teeth are so sharp. Oh, I wonder what those feel like. I mean, what? Hello, and welcome back to part 3 of Bewitching Sinners. We're about to face off with the Witch of Greed, Mesa, and hopefully win our ex-boyfriend Arshem back, so let's get started. Before you can continue, a wild roar of applause cut you off short. You looked at Thane and Quill as they screamed praises at the witch. He's so cute though. Oh dear. We need to get those two out of here before they completely lose their minds. Right. Mesa's cool, but she has her eyes are like on her mask. As you and Arshem ran towards Thane and Quill, another looming figure approaches them. Apparently Mesa saw you and Arshem acting differently from all the other guests and decided to cut her performance short. Enjoying the show, young Inkwell Air? Definitely, I'll come again. Could you sing again, please? Please? Quill's voice wavered as he seemed to fall into a helpless trance, enamored by Mesa's mere presence. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I'll be only singing one song tonight. However, I do occasionally perform special requests for our most devout patrons. I'm sure our barkeep will be able to show you our more sumptuous refreshments. I'll be right back. Quill, wait up! Let me order her something too. At the sign of Quill's erratic behavior, the witch seemed to relax a little, her hand loosening slightly from her mask. She then turned her mask towards you. I've been meaning to talk to you two. From the looks of it, neither of you enjoyed the show. Arshem put on that signature fake smile of his. I assure you, madame, your performance was exquisite. We apologize if it wasn't reflected on our faces. Though I appreciate the flattery, I'm sure your focus is elsewhere. Haha, yeah. That's right. Unlike Thane and Quill, who looked smitten with Mesa throughout the song, Arshem kept staring longingly at me instead. Hehe. I'll admit, that reaction of yours interests me. I never lost the attention of my audience before. If you would let me, I'd like to do a special performance for you, one I can only give in the VIP rooms. Hey, that's my boyfriend! I mean ex-boyfriend, but soon-to-be boyfriend. Something to make up for my last performance. I wouldn't want a customer to walk out unsatisfied. Arshem looked at me, as if seeking my approval. You don't need my approval. I nodded, as I wanted to see what Mesa's club was all about. I'll come with you. I'm sorry, Winter. I'm only extending my invitation to your lovely friend here. I have something else in mind for you. Riley beckoned you, waiting for you to accept her hand. You might have to wait until I finish my business with Arshem. But don't worry, I'll be sure to keep you entertained. I don't want Arshem to go with her. You quirked an eyebrow at Arshem, asking if he was okay with that. Fortunately, he seemed to be as curious as you were and nodded at you, telling you to play along. I'll be fine, Winter. It's rude to keep a lady waiting. Right, lead the way, Riley. Right this way. Riley has such a cool design. The waitress led you to a more secluded room near the main entrance. The sweet scent of jasmine lingered in the air. Would you like anything to drink while you wait? I'd rather not, thanks. I had to keep my guard up. Are you sure? We have a lovely array of cocktails. Maybe I can show you the menu. Lady, I'm really trying my best not to fall on the bandwagon here. No, thanks. Are you absolutely sure? Yes. Very well. The waitress left with a dejected look on her face. What a pushy waitress. You thought about exploring the area a bit, but just as you left your seat, Mesa entered the room. Did she know I was trying to sneak around? You sit back down, afraid the woman would comment on your behavior. Surprised? I thought I'd swing by first. She sat right next to your side, gently holding your hand like one would when meeting a longtime friend. Ah, the little baker Anne. We meet again. Maybe I shouldn't lie. Should I be honest? I feel like if I lie, it's just gonna fuck me over. Do I lie? No, I should lie. I should fib. It's been a while, hasn't it? You've grown, little Drachma Slayer. Do people still call you that after all these years? Oh, if only they know the truth, my little demon. What truth? What truth indeed? Did she just misinterpret my confusion as friendly banter? Just how close were these two? Also, I'm sorry for inviting your father. No, I shouldn't have contacted him, but I couldn't help myself. Time and time again, you ignored my invitation letters. I was getting desperate. I'm so happy you finally decided to indulge me. I was always so fascinated with you, even that Arshem boy. It was absolutely delicious. Seeing him stare at you so greedily like that, it was like he wanted to consume you whole. I was almost jealous of how strong his want for you was. Oh, heh. But I suppose that was your plan all along. To bend a man entirely to your will, to have him loyal and want nothing but you. You groomed him well. Oh, ew! I didn't groom anyone. What do you mean groom? We're peers. Yes, I suppose grooming has a disgusting ring to it, doesn't it? Do you prefer the word train then? Either way, there's no need to act innocent with me. I know your twisted dark heart from a long, long time ago. Man, was this universe's Winter just a bad person? Black smoke emerged from Mesa's fingertips, forming a black mirror resembling a TV screen. On its surface, you can make out what seemed to be a lavish home and a face you hadn't seen in a long time. That's me! Oh, I'm so cute as a child. Look at me. Look at the little bunny. There was no mistaking it. What you saw before you was, well, another you. Only younger, much younger. Judging from the fact that you still had your faithful nightmare buddy in your arms, you guess this memory came from at least a decade ago. Is that me? It was the day we met. I remember it like it was yesterday. Shouldn't you be in bed, little one? You're a witch. What's a witch doing in Sharam's manor? I work here. Lady girl of Sharam got herself in a bind, and I was the only one who could get her out of it. For a price, of course. Favors are favors. What about you, tiny baker? Timothy invited me over for a sleepover. He didn't tell me he snored. Ah, Timothy. The youngest of girl unruly brood. Are you too close? I hate him. He's nothing but a spoiled brat with a silver spoon in his mouth. Is that so? Did you know he got into Veroid Academy? It's not fair. I only accepted him because he was a noble. If it weren't for him, I would have... Indeed. You're a very strange child, you know that? Complaining about your childish academic rivalries in front of a witch. Aren't you afraid I might gobble you up? Most kids will be running away for their lives. I'm nothing like most kids. You said you were doing favors for favors. Can I ask for one then? Oh, can you kill Timothy for me? What? Not a boring and quick death, but a slow and agonizing one. Whoa! What? A drowning, maybe. I heard that's one of the most painful ways to die, right? Oh my, that escalated quickly. Such a big request from such a wee little child. And what do I get for all my troubles, My soul. You witches like that, don't you? We're not demons, little baker air. I have no use for a soul besides for some mild entertainment. Well then, how about attention? You like that, don't you? Oh? If you want to hide, you wouldn't be dressing like that. Whoa! Like what exactly? An attention whore? Mom likes to call the nobles that. You dress like them. I was such a rude child. Like those tacky ladies who try to upstage my mom at her own parties? Oh, I know. Why don't we make a show out of his death? Madame Gerla will be hosting a party here next week. You can hide in the garden fountain. I'll lure the kids there, and that's when you grab hold of me and the others. I'll struggle, save a few kids before you offer me a choice to save one boy or the other, then I would let Timothy die. I'd be proclaimed as a hero, proving I was the one who was supposed to get into Veroid, not him. Not to mention, Madame Gerla would blame herself for letting a witch roam in her estate. She'd be grief-stricken, torn apart with guilt. Meanwhile, your display of power will be all the guests talk about. Wouldn't that be fun? People in awe of your strength, watching that stupid bitch crumble in her despair. Your attention whore comment was very rude, you know that? Rude, but spot on. And I do love a good show. I'll have to disguise myself a bit though, as I can't have the great witch of greed defeated by a mere child. Perhaps the Drachma witch. It's been a while since I've worn her visage. Do what you like as long as it gets done. Oh, and one more thing. Even more. Oh my, such a greedy child you are. It won't trouble you, I swear. Fine, out with it then. The kid I'll spare. I want it to be the Nephis boy. Arshem Nephis. He's part Fae with purple eyes. You can't miss him. Any reason why he chose him? His mum married into the family. In the noble's eyes, he's a nobody like me. But besides that, he's brilliant, strong, diligent. He has a bit of an attitude problem, but with the right guide, he can set out to do great things. I want his loyalty, his life, his future. A blind servant who thinks of only me and my needs. Wow! Awful from such a young age. He went into a relationship with Arshem just to keep him in line as a devotee and tossed him aside when he got his witch bond. I would have thought that he loved Arshem up until he was corrupted by the witch. But he did not love Arshem at all. It's okay, I'll love Arshem. That's awful. You want to own him. And he'll let me. The smoke dissipated and you clenched your teeth, trying not to best to let your vile disgust show. What was that? It was like a demon was talking. A demon with my face on them. I don't think I've ever thanked you for that show of yours. Since then, I found it was the drama, not the money that I loved. You were the inspiration of this little haven of mine, a place where the rich come to die. Silly humans, cursing one another to get ahead in life and not even brave enough to take accountability for it. Once I or my clients have chosen a victim, they'll keep coming here until they have nothing left to give, until they turn to bones. Foregoing eating or sleeping for the mere chance to hear me sing just once more. I held myself back tonight, fearing you'd be affected by my song, but you weren't even swayed. Neither you, nor the man you bewitched to love you with all of his being. I truly don't believe the claims that witches were born from demons, but if we were, you surely are the devil in disguise, Winter. Mesa looked at you expectantly as if waiting for your approval. Do I stroke her hair? Cause we're playing along, right? Play ignorant. Oh, was that too forward? I'm sorry. You're just so captivating to me, Winter, my little demon. I must go now. Don't worry, I only wish to examine the fruits of your labor to see how deep his greed for you may be. Come visit me again, Winter. You're always welcome here free of charge. Thank you. Oh, and Mesa? Would it be suspicious if I asked for Arshem or Thane and Quill's safety? What would Winter say? I'm protecting Arshem. Sorry, guys. Arshem is mine to break. That sounded so edgy and cringy, but that should work, right? Hope it sounded like something Winter would say. Of course, of course. With that, she left you alone in the room. You didn't wait long before you left the room to find your friends. Let's look for everybody. Dining area? You saw a couple of waitresses having a tough time dealing with a particularly rowdy customer. Please let me meet Mesa. I've given this place everything I have. I'm sorry, Lord Fayhorn, but Mesa's entertaining someone else tonight. Who? I'll pay double. No, triple of what they're paying. You don't have the money for that, Mr. Fayhorn. Please behave or we'll be forced to kick you out. Wait, Fayhorn? Is he Prim's dad? Excuse me, sir. Do you know a Prim Fayhorn? Prim? Prim. Oh yes, I could sell Prim. Say what, sir? She's a young and beautiful woman. I'm sure she could fetch a high price and I could meet Mesa. Yikes, he's really out of it, isn't he? I need to find another way to get through to him. Bar. You saw Thane at the bar along with 2 other guests. 1 bottle of Black Abyss, please, and send it to Mesa with my regards. I'm sorry, miss, but your card is declined. What? Oh, how much is it again? Sexy lady, that's just her name. 100k gold. Right, I don't have enough money on me right now, but maybe I can help you with that if you like. Excuse me? Your blood smells exquisite. I've been eyeing you all night. Ah, you're a vampire. Precisely. And I'm willing to step in and help with your little financial situation for a price. The man started baring his teeth, hissing at the lady as he did so. The girl took 1 step back, clearly uncomfortable with the idea. My blood isn't for sale, that's too... Oh, come on now. Beggars can't be choosers. The man started to crowd the woman's face, grabbing at her wrist and pulling her waist close. Ew! As you planned to step in and intervene, you saw Thane beating you to it, punching the man on the jaw. She said no, asshole. Thank you, Thane. I still love your tight shirt with your hip cutouts. What the fuck? How could a human... Oh, wait. I know that smell. Thane. Thane Verashko. You're that vile blood son. You better hold your tongue before I bite it off. Oh my god. Oh, how droll. How is it, life in exile? Your mother is thriving in Vortex. Saw her munching on a whole werewolf head last month. Quite the beast she's become. Guess that runs in the family. Oh, Thane. My poor baby. What the hell? Oops. Or what? You go feral on me. If that's the case, you should have taken the vile blood oath instead of her. She was a respectable blood knight before you came and ruined it all. Was it worth it? Your principal was in exchange for your mother? Thought so. Remember your place, Thane? The only reason you're not a mindless, blood-crazed mutt is because of our prince's kindness and your mother's foolish sacrifice. The man took out his invitation letter and disappeared. Thane, was it? Thank you. I want to hug him as well. He looks so sad, and Thane is never sad. Oh, yeah, no problem. I've never seen you here before. Are you new? Yeah, I wanted to buy a bottle for Mesa too, but they're a bit out of my budget, so... Perhaps you want to split the bill. How much can you afford? Well, about... You sauntered your way over to Thane, gripping at his arm before he could reach into his pockets. Thane, come on now, buddy. You know you don't have enough money for that. Oh, Winter, don't worry about me. I swear I have gold to spare. Seriously, Thane, we should go. Thane snatched his arm away, clearly annoyed with you manhandling him. It's my money, Winter. Just leave me be. It looks like Thane isn't fully out of Mesa's trance yet. Maybe I'd have better luck with Quill. To the bathroom. You heard Quill's muffled voice somewhere. You sorted out and found Quill with his mouth covered by a tall, dark figure. You decide to hide in the corner and see what's going on. Wait, what's going on? Mesa, I need to see her. Mesa. Ah, he's being accosted. Oh, wow. Man, why is everybody in this game sexy? Is there a single ugly person in this game? What the hell? From his shirt, you can also tell that the boob is really big. Cole, quiet down already. Here, drink this. Wait, what is this? How special? You want Mesa to call you to the VIP rooms, don't you? Everyone's so fine. What the hell? I do. I will. Oh, bleh. Oh, lords above. What is that vile, tarnished abomination? That's the Quill I know. Good to see you, cuz. Hey now. Yo. What are you doing here? And what the hell did you make me drink? Just a mix of mermaid blood, Cthulhu, piss, and holy water. I call it the bloody core. Tastes vile, but it snaps anyone right out of a bad hangover or from a hypnotic trance. As your first question, well, I'm the one who should be asking that. Unless you're here on your father's orders. What? No. Why would I be? You still don't know anything about the Ravens, do you? Not that I can blame you for that. Look, I can't tell you here, Quill, but let's just say our family business may not be as righteous as it seems. Huh? Have you ever wondered about the medicine our parents gave us? Have you ever wondered about the medicine our parents gave us when we were kids? What? They were booster shots, weren't they? Keep your innocence, cuz. It's the only good trait you have. Oh, and tell that friend of yours that I can see their ass peeking out. My ass? It's because it's fat, isn't it? Oh, crap. Hi? You peek out of your hiding place and put on an awkward smile. Nice cakes, baker boy. Nice cakes, baker boy. You really do have the best bakery in the land. You heard and saw nothing, Winter Baker. That applies to you too, Quill. Don't get yourself involved in this shit. And leave the witches alone. Trust me, it's better on your conscience that way. What? But you're a hunter too. I was. You're not the only one trying to escape the family business, Quill. Here, Hannah threw Quill 2 small vials of bloody core. Its color and name reminds you of a Bloody Mary. Use on any of your friends affected by Maze's song. Should make them immune. I need to bounce too. Too many eyes. If you're dead ass, I was never here. See you, cuz. Wait, Hannah! And with that, Painter left, pulled out his invitation letter and teleported elsewhere. What was that about? I don't know. Still, it's too dangerous here. We should leave while we have our wits about. The drink seems to clear out Maze's hypnosis. There should be just enough for us. Here, you should drink some too, just in case. Right. Oh god, that tastes like ass! I know, right? He could have at least added some real alcohol to make it more tolerable. We should find Thane and Arshem and give them a sip too. Thane's at the bar with some girl. You go to him. I'll go to Arshem. I think he still hasn't come out of the VIP room yet. Alright then. Here, Quill handed you a vial of bloody core. That should be enough for one sip. I'll find Thane and we'll rendezvous at the entrance after. Sure, be careful. What about Prim's dad? Okay, now to find Arshem, but I can also use his antidote on Prim's dad. There's only enough for one sip. What should I do? I'm gonna give it to Arshem. I'm sorry, Prim's dad. I'm sorry. Arshem's safety is more important for now. Better check up on him, quick. As you headed to the VIP room, you saw Arshem standing outside the door. Arshem! Winter, are you okay? Shouldn't I be asking you that? You've been in there for a long time. Mesa was persistent. She seemed happy that I blew off her advances though. How peculiar. By advances, you mean? Don't worry, she just sang to me, as if I would defile myself with a witch. What about you? She didn't do anything unsavory towards you, did she? I'm fine. Traumatized, confused, but fine. No one's ever fine when they say I'm fine. Come down, let's find the others and leave this place. Wait, drink this. Is this mermaid piss? It's a long story, but it'll make you immune to Maze's song, and I already drank one, so Arshem downed it in one gulp. Horrible, but necessary, I suppose. Do you feel any different? No, but I trust that you wouldn't make me drink such a vile thing as a mere prank. How did you find out Maze's song anyway? I'm not sure. I suppose my thoughts are full of you. Simple as that, really. You don't say. Maybe I should have given that drink to Prim's dad, but oh well. You really do love me, don't you? What's this one? There's something you should know. About that, your bond with me, Arshem. The day with that Drachma witch? Arshem, Winter, Thane, Quill, are you both okay? Yeah, I can't believe I almost spent 100k gold on this bitch. I don't even have 100k. Dude, same. We're clearly not prepared for any of this. Come on, let's get out of here. Leaving already, Winter? Mesa, I'm sorry. I have class tomorrow, so I understand. Do come back again. I'll be waiting for you. You and your friends. Right, I'll come back next weekend. Tuesday. What? You come back Tuesday? Or I can always stop by your place. Your choice. We'll be back Tuesday, my lady. Thank you for your hospitality. Of course. See you soon. Man, just so pushy about it too. At least I got to spend time with Arshem when we went on a date before. And with that, you arranged pieces of the letter back together. In a flash, the letter mended itself whole again, and you were transported back to your dorm room. Okay, so what the fuck was that? It seems that Maze's song greatly affects the mind, a lot like a potent Furler rune. We should prepare accordingly and find another way of taking her down. Quill, didn't you once say you were able to make an invisible rune ink? One not only invisible to the human eye, but to touch as well. Huh? Yeah, it doesn't last long, works for an hour or two tops, before losing all magical properties. Wait, we're still gonna fight this witch? She's nothing like what we've ever faced before. Quill, who gave you this job again? Whoever it was, they're incompetent assholes. I think that Mesa may be a pureblood. What? No. I would never put us on such a mission. Pureblood or not, she's disrupting the lives of too many innocents. Innocents? Everyone there was a bunch of rich snobs who clearly deserved to be there one way or another. Including that girl you helped? No, we're really doing this, aren't we? I can't just stand idly by after seeing all that. Nobles losing their minds, throwing away their riches, their families, their own lives. If my stepfather were enchanted by that witch and left my mother for it, then no, I don't even want to imagine what she'd do. Yeah, I get it, that witch is a real baddie, but still. Can't we just get the principal involved? Or the ravens? No. No. The principal is busy, and the ravens, well, I don't think we can get them involved. Why not? I can't answer that yet, but I just need to check some things first, okay? Well, if there's something that we should know, just please, let's deal with this on our own, please. Alright, I respect your decision, though that does leave us with very limited options. The invisible rune ink is our best bet. I need some normal rune ink, magic powder, siren blood, and an angelfish. Oh, and holy water of course to bind everything together, but that's easy to come by. It is? The angelfish and siren blood are the hard parts. Lena should have some. I can go and haggle some tomorrow before class. I think Vilkova has some siren blood. But what happens after? We go in there and gangbang a witch? Horrid phrasing, but more or less yes. Fine, but you three better reward me after this. I'll let you three gangbang me if you like. No. Look at Thane. Thane's like, ugh. She was just smirking. I said reward me, not punish me. I'll give you my blood, Thane. You haven't eaten properly in a while, right? Your eyes are even paler than usual. Wow, you'd really do that? Thanks, Mom. I told you not to call me that. Would you prefer Daddy? Yeah, would you prefer Daddy? Honestly, both of you. The tense atmosphere seemed to have dissipated. You still had to tell Arshem the truth about your doppelganger, but maybe that could wait at least for a little while. All of you headed back to your rooms with Arshem insisting to walk you back. Before he left, he kissed your hand and wished you good night. Aww, I'm so in love with him. The attention gave you mixed feelings, since you knew that if Arshem knew the truth about the Drakmar witch, then he wouldn't be so sweet to you, like this. Winter, just what were you thinking? You checked on your phone, and it was still early in the morning. Catching up on the text messages, you read that the boys would all meet up tonight, planning ahead. Other than that, your small exploration on your doppelganger's phone landed you on what seemed like a diary app. It asked for a password. Should you guess? It might block you out if you fail. I want to find out the actual password first. You decide to try and find the password first. Someone must know it. Probably Arshem. Perhaps a classmate. With more questions than answers, you decided to get ready for the day. Not just for class, but to face Arshem as well. The charade has gone on long enough, and you're planning on telling him the truth. Not only about you, but also about what Winter did. He deserved that at least. You just hoped he wouldn't lash out at you. This could end bad. Welcome, class. Today we'll be making Narcissus's Ire. I know this is a rather advanced potion for you to make, but you've all managed to pass Potions 101, so I'm sure it'll be fine. Winter, love, care to explain exactly what this potion does? Shit. Makes you hate yourself? Although clearly the wrong answer, you did hear a giggle or two, mainly from the girls. Yes, although that might be a prominent side effect, I'm afraid that's not the answer I'm looking for. Narcissus's Ire is a potion that lets you create a physical copy of yourself, a cloning potion if you will. However, the effects will last for mere hours and the copy will always have a personality opposite to yours. Oh god. It is therefore horrible for espionage, but often very useful as a decoy in battle. Can you imagine 2 Arshems though? Hot. This potion is particularly volatile due to the fact that the ingredients used are imbued with enchantments already. Usually, these materials are very hard to procure, however my brother Cove was able to find some for me. Due to how scarce this material is, please take your time brewing and no idle chatter. Focus on the task at hand, please. After a student passed you a pouch of glass shards, Arshem immediately took the pouch from your hands, caressing your hand slightly as he did so. Oh, he's so affectionate now. He's gonna be so upset once we tell him the truth. Oh my god, look at him. Careful now, wouldn't want to get cut. Right, by the way, Arshem, no talking please. Focus on your potion, people. Maybe I could talk to him after class. Wait, Arshem, got a sec? I'm sorry, I can't. I need to go to Lena and buy the angelfish before they close. It's a vital ingredient for the invisible rune ink. Well, I guess I can't argue with that. I should have caught an angelfish beforehand if I wanted to talk to him. No! Wait, so I can't talk to him now because I didn't catch his angelfish? But there was no opportunity to catch my angelfish. That's so sad. Fine, but after Mace is done, let's talk, okay? It's important. Will do. Oh no! Can't I catch one now? Hi, Lyall. Lyall! Oh, hi. By the way, Winter, I caught a rare angelfish if you want. Do you want it? Oh, I needed that, thanks. You're welcome. Anyway, what are you doing here? Looking for you. Me? Wanna hang out? Oh, well, okay. Have you ever been to Lena, Winter? The fishing village. He's so hot. Look at him. Look how big his chest is. No, not yet. Really, not even once, despite all your years here. Oh, right. As a senior, I guess I shouldn't be a stranger to the place. I don't like to wander outside campus much. Oh, I guess you won't be interested in us heading there then. Oh, you wanted to take me to Lena? Lyall sheepishly nodded. I need to help Pike transport some goods in and out of town. I could use a hand. Oh, sure, I'll help. Don't expect much though, I haven't done any exercise in a while. It's fine. If anything, I appreciate the company. The people in Lena are friendly, but the older fishermen still look at me funny. Wait, so you just need a friend to suffer along with you? Well, when you put it that way... Lyall shrunk into himself, seemingly confused on wanting your company or saving you from the unsavory experience. As much as you like to see him fidget and squirm, you decide to put an end to his misery. Hey, I'm just kidding. Lead the way, Lyall. Alright, thank you. Lyall untied a small boat on the docks, extending a hand towards you to help you board the small vessel. You took his hand and sat snugly inside the vessel. Lyall rowed the boat vigorously, and the paddles made splashing sounds as he worked. How far is Lyall from here? Only about a couple miles. It's really close but isolated all the same. People there, they don't know anything about witches but are more afraid of mermaids and sirens. Sirens sometimes fly above the sea in their bird forms, and mermaids occasionally appear on the shore, though they've never gotten it close enough to cause any harm. It's beautiful. From afar, the place does look rather dead. For some reason, vegetation doesn't seem to grow well there. Their pork is divine, though. You sound like a local. I want to sit snugly in Lyall's yowie hands. Look how big they are. I know, like, everyone in this game is hot, like all the love interests and stuff, but, like, I am also hot. Can I romance myself? Pike showed me around a lot. He's waiting for us at the village. He's already got most of the goods packed. Oh, wow. Look, we're close. You turned around and saw the small island in front of you, surrounded by hilltops and lush autumn leaf trees. It's beautiful. I know. Lyall made a loud grunt before parking the boat sideways near the dock. Your hand nearly hit the wooden pier, if not for a warm hand blocking the impact. Oh my god! Man, is there like a single not sexy person in this game? Careful, Lyall. A curvy woman in her 30s flashed a warm smile towards you. Even with a short glance, you could tell that this woman was related to Pike, a daughter or niece perhaps. Hello, Margaret. Lyall greeted her shyly, as he walked out of the boat shaking her hand with pink-dusted cheeks. So that's the type of woman he likes. MILFs. Wait, what? Lyall, the kiddos are all asking about you. They missed you. Oh, sorry, I haven't dropped by the orphanage as much. School has been really running me thin. She's very pretty. Oh, of course, dear, no worries. Education first and all that. I'm happy to know you made friends outside the village, though. What's your name, little one? Oh, this is my roommate, Winter. Margaret, nice to meet you, doll. Any friend of Lyall is a friend of mine. She grabbed your hand into a firm and enthusiastic handshake before inspecting the back of your hand with a rather keen interest. A bit pasty, aren't you? You should spend more time in the sun, dear. I'm pasty? Aww. If you're free, my brood of children would love to play with you. Get your time out under the sky? How are the kids today anyway? No runaways? Runaways? Oh, the kids in the orphanage sometimes go missing, but they usually return after a while. Rebellious teens, you get the idea. Oh, and this is a recurring thing? Here in Lyall it is. I personally tried getting the church involved, but they never listened to us at this little island. I heard the Smiths had more luck, since their girl went missing as well, but her friends think she eloped. And isn't that a scarier thought? Eloping at 14? My goodness. Kira, right? I don't think she's the type to elope either. Oh, and I know her parents told me not to, but I did ask for help from the headmaster, but he only said that he'll contact the church. Sorry. Oh no, what are you apologizing for? Sometimes things just happen, dear. I feel suspicious about her disappearance, guys. Anyway, Winter was it? Have you ever tried flax oil? Really helps quicken up a tan. Your skin will perk right up. No, you don't need to do that. With a strong tug, Margaret pulled you into the village as Lyall followed along. This place is so cute. Oh, look. Come on, the show is starting soon. Wait for me. What the hell? Jeez. Hey, you come here often. Slaps his book out of his hand, slaps his glasses off his face, pulls him closer by his tie and just kisses him on the mouth. Wow. Why is he pretty? As you walked closer to the settlement, you saw a bunch of kids swarming a short yet striking man with large glasses on his face. The man held up toy puppets as dozens of kids sat obediently around him. He's hot. Cheerful music started playing and a woman recording could be heard as she narrated the scene. A puppet show. This guy sus. I do not trust puppet masters. I do not trust ventriloquists. I have seen enough horror movies to know that this right here, although sexy, probably absolutely packin'. Yeah, oh my god, he is. Bad news, regardless. What's in your pants? Bad news. Or good news, depending how adept you are. So no. Oh yes, that's Erwin. He's quite popular with the kids here. He's an outsider, but he's been in our village for almost 3 months now. I don't trust him. Said he's looking for herbs to cure his affliction. Affliction? The poor lad's a mute. Oh, there's a herb that can fix that. Well, he says so. He's from Castry, so their knowledge on medicine is far more advanced than ours. I decided not to question it. Won't make much sense to me anyways. Oh hey, it's Lyall. Hey Steve, it's Lyall. As Lyall made his presence known, most of the kids left the show and swarmed Lyall instead, asking to be picked up. Lyall indulged their requests. He picked them up one by one before letting 3 small toddlers climb up to his shoulders and head. From the corner of your eyes, you could see Erwin being unhappy with the situation as his performance was left with merely 1 or 2 audience members. His hands are so big. One child caught your eye, as you could see that he was clearly blind, using his friend's hand to guide him to the crowd. I hear Lyall laughing. Is he really here? Yep, he's here. And he brought a friend, the blue ones. Blue ones? Is it because of the uniform? Blue! One small child pointed at you as she gestured to be picked up, lifting her arms wide to the sky. Lyall eyed you warily, as if he was afraid you'd do anything to the kid. Pick the child up. Yay! The child squealed as you bounced her up and down. The kids here are so defenseless, I can kidnap you, you know. Winter! Everyone knows each other around these parts, so they don't know any better. Oh, did I say that part out loud? After giving the girl a quick spin, you placed her back on the ground. She laughed giddily before joining the other kids in the game of tag. You're quite the popular one here, aren't you? Lyall beamed at that. The kids here don't know about witches. They aren't scared of my eyes. I think that's why Erwin sticks around here too, though I'm not really sure what he is. He's not a witch, at least, I don't think so. But maybe he's a halfling like me. I want to find out what, Erwin is. What's going on there? Erwin, the puppeteer. Yes, his eyes are different. You shamelessly twisted your head towards Erwin, looking at his eyes, and noticed that they had a unique rainbow shade on them. Oh my god. Erwin noticed your attention and tilted his head, writing a big question mark in his book before showing it to you. Sorry, I didn't mean to stare. The rainbow eyes? Not the rainbow eyes, he's so pretty. Embarrassed, you and Lyall lowered your head as you walked away to the market where Pike and Margaret waited, greeting the locals. I feel like I've seen his eyes before, but where? Who have we encountered that's had rainbow eyes? As you got lost in thought, Lyall started passing crate after crate of fishes onto you. You flinched back as you weren't expecting the heavy load. Oof! Oh, sorry, was that too much? Things said out of context that still sound kinda hot. No, I'm good. You sure? Of course. I mean, I gotta look cool. I'd look like a total wimp if I don't carry at least half the stuff he does. Okay, just tell me if you need any help. I know I'm stronger than most. I can see you're stronger than most. You're huge. So am I. Just go. Move along. It only took 4 steps before you dropped half the crates, Lyall catching them all before they crash onto the ground. You apologize. Lyall simply laughed at the incident, grabbing a few crates off of you as you two walked side by side back to the docks. Many young men and women could be seen ogling Lyall as he made his way back to the docks. Not that you could blame them, he was quite a feast for eyes. Looking at his back, you couldn't help but feel that he would be better off as a fisherman than a witch hunter. You wondered why he wouldn't just drop out of school and go work with Pike. Actually, how did Lyall enroll in your school anyway? There was so much you don't know about your roommate, so many mysteries to uncover. Ready to go? His questions snapped you back to reality. Sure? That sounded like a question. Is there something on your mind? Well, why are you a witch hunter? Why did you enroll in this academy? I mean, you're a witch halfling. It wasn't my choice, really. After escaping my father, I ran to the nearest town. That was here in Ignea. The town decided I should prove my loyalty by becoming a witch hunter. In exchange, they'll take care of me as an orphan of the church. I see. So they threatened you. That's not... Did they give you any other choices? Well, they did say I could leave to Castry, but they would probably sell me as a slave there, so they threatened you. I learnt that you should never expect kindness, especially if you're a witch. But you're also half human. You know where I come from, fishermen and farmers are highly sought after, and there are no witches around to hunt you down either. No witches? How? Do you live in Vortex, is that why? No, I live elsewhere, but I can't go back for now. I see. Can I come with you? What? When you go back home, can I come visit? Might be a little bit difficult considering it's a whole other universe, but sure. Oh, can he? I mean, Quill and I haven't even talked about sending me back home. But I mean, when there's a hole, there's a way, right? Yeah, when there's a hole, there's a way. So long as the gateway opens, I can probably bring a friend, right? Sure. Promise? Lyall extended a pinky out, clearly hoping that you would take it. I cannot break a pinky promise. You reluctantly linked your pinkies together. Lyall swung it up and down while humming a familiar tune. My heart is open for tonight, though my lips are sealed tight. A promise is made as it rings true, and I won't break my word to you. Now it's official. He's so cute. Satisfied, he broke your fingers apart, grinning as he did so. My heart. So innocent. So pure. Never change, Lyall. In a better mood now, Lyall quickly rode to Gomorrah, as you talked about each other's fishing feats and shared cooking recipes. You hoped that once this whole witch thing was over, you could really bring Lyall with you. He was a good man who was far too soft for this world. Arriving at the docks, you quickly moved the goods out from the boat to the locals nearby. A local gave Lyall a strong glare, but otherwise didn't say anything as you flashed him that signature smile of yours. Overall, transport ran quite smoothly, and you managed to finish earlier than you thought you would. You headed back to your dorms and you retired for the night. Oh, I didn't get another scene? No, I wanna explore around a bit more. It's locked. Is Arshem not around? Oh, hey Lyall, what's going on? Nothing, just can't sleep. Oh, in that case, you wanna hang out for a bit? Oh, sure. Alright, let's try and do this properly. Can we gift him something? Yeah. Oh, the kids back in Lyall love these. Do you mind me sharing this with them, Winter? Sure. I'm sure the kiddos appreciate it. Can I don't have anything else left to gift. Can I touch his hand? Your hands are really small and soft, Winter. That's because I don't have big, giant, yowie hands like you. It's cute. Can I touch his hands again? Your hands are really small and soft. Aww. Wonderful date. Gain 10 love points with Lyall. I'm having a good time with Lyall. You spent some time tossing and turning in your bed before finally getting some sleep. Everything is ready on my end. Hope you will be too. Anything I should do to prepare? Just retire to the dorms early enough tonight. I'll draw all the necessary runes. Other than that, try to enjoy yourself for the day. Who knows? Might just be your last. Damn, Quill, Jesus! Enjoy myself, huh? It's easy for you to say. Did you say something, Winter? Oh, Lyall, you're still here. No classes today? I got lucky and have all night classes today. Combat and astronomy. Oh. Wait, I want to go find Arshem. Sorry, Lyall. I will. Ike and I will be helping out the town for the Jellyfish Festival today. Should be fun. See you, Winter. Later. I'm sorry. Everyone's so pretty here, but I really just want to find Arshem. Where would he be? Fia's really talented. If she can hold her sharp tongue, she'd be much more popular with the choir. Art must flow through your veins, Winter. I still remember your dance at the school festival. It was so beautiful. Chains and questionable attire aside. Hey, you have a sister, right? I have a favor to ask. Can you please get my undies from Risa? She usually hangs around the dorm. Long story short, we had a fling, but I guess she thought it was more. I left my undies in her room and now she's keeping it hostage. If my fiancé finds out, I'm dead. She's been threatening to tell my fiancé about our affair. I really can't have that. Can you please help? Just calm her down and get my undies back. I'll be sure to reward you with a truth serum or an invincible potion. Whichever you need. Alright, fine. I'll go get your undies back. Arshem! Hey Arshem, are you free today? I'm impressed by your nonchalance. Unfortunately, I don't have the same bravado. I'm afraid I still have several runes I need to prepare. Perhaps next time. But Arshem, I want to talk to him, so I need to tell him something. It's important. Expiring field. Hey Quill. Well, if it isn't our savior, Winter, might spare me a moment, darling. What is it now, Quill? It won't be bad, I promise. One might say it's a trip down memory lane. Wanna hang out? Not today. Too nervous about tonight. Maybe the other guys are more inclined. Where would Thane be? Arena? Oh, there he is. I'm so nervous about tonight, I can't even think straight. Tonight was the big night. You immediately changed clothes and headed to Arshem's room. Quill helped you draw the runes needed to face Mesa. Everyone looked tense as Arshem and Thane gave you reassuring nods. I'm really worried something's gonna go wrong. Ready? As I'll ever be. The three of you held hands as the flame from Mesa's invite swallowed you whole. As you entered Mesa's club, you immediately sensed something was wrong. Not a single waiter was here to greet you, nor were there any guests around. Oh no, this isn't right. Should we... Thane! Wait, Thane and Quill? Wait, that's not good. Thane! Quill! Black chains started appearing out of nowhere, stabbing Quill and Thane before pulling them into the unknown dark abyss, disappearing entirely. Before you could react, smoke pulled you into the middle of the stage. There you could see Mesa, along with her staff, circling around the stage. I didn't think you'd show up. You were acting so odd last time, Winter. Perhaps my fears were unwarranted. Mesa, what's happening? What did you do to Quill and Thane? Don't worry. I just put them into my shadow. I thought it'd be best for the three of us to talk without any prying eyes and ears. You look away for a second and two of our boyfriends have been like spirited away. I wanted to deal with Arshem too, but I remember what you asked of me in our last meeting. Didn't I do good? Meeting? What's going on? What do you want? Nothing from you, but everything from Winter. You see, I have a proposition for you, Winter. A proposition. Become mine. Soul bond with me. United as one forever until the end of time. Sorry, what? I know this is sudden, but when I saw you again, Winter, I just couldn't hold back my feelings anymore. I want you. All of you. My golden centerpiece in this place of absolute degeneracy. There's no way he'll agree to that. Maybe. But even if you decline, I'm sure I can persuade you. Asking is just me being polite. Think of it as a courtesy. Would you prefer what I did, what Winter has done to you, Arshem? What? No, because I didn't get a chance to talk to him before. Wait, Mesa, no. He should hear it from me. Within seconds, you felt your lips tighten up, pulling on each other. After glancing down and rubbing on your face, you noticed that your lips weren't even there. A smooth surface now in place. Did she spell it away? Aren't you curious about how well prepared Winter was on the day the Drachma witch attacked you? Don't you ever wonder why there were no ashen remains of that witch? The fountain water washed it away. That's what most people would assume, yes? Again, another fine detail this little demon thought of. Bless Winter. There's really no one quite like him. No, that can't be. Would you believe it? If Winter was the one who told you. You felt your mouth open again. You smacked your lips repeatedly just to make sure they were still there. No! Is there really no way for me to have told him? Because I didn't have an angelfish prior. Winter, is it true? I'm so sorry, Arshem. That I can't... What? See, Winter? If I were him, I wouldn't have stuttered like that. I would have been happy that you planned so far ahead to keep me in your life. You're insane, maybe. But so are you. Don't deny it. We're meant to be, Winter. Are you hesitating because of Arshem? Because I can clear that up for you. Arshem, you love me, right? Don't you fucking dare. Don't you dare. Do not take my boyfriend. This feeling, compulsion, it's the same hypnotizing voice that Fia used, only much, much stronger. Is she using it on Arshem? He should be able to fight it off, right? He did drink that awful potion Painter gave us. No! No! Hang on! I'm so mad. That's right. I love you more than anything, Mesa. Shit. Hold on. Arshem. More than Winter. Who's Winter? Crap, he's really out of it. If that's the case then would you die for me? Die? Mesa, what are you doing? I'm sorry. I know you said not to touch him, but I can't resist. He's an eyesore. How can you claim to love someone if you can't embrace their darkness? I'm so much better than him, Winter. Mesa clutched your hand tightly and brought it to her bosom. Whoa, hang on. She looked up, waiting expectantly for your answer. Snap Arshem out of it. Oh, wow. But oh, yeah. Yay. Heh. I mean, like, you know, not the best time to be going hee hee, but like, at least we finally kissed. You broke free from Mesa's grasp, cupping your hands around Arshem's cold cheeks. Oh wow, is there like, there's tongue as well, right in front of the witch. I thought the peck was enough, but I guess we're really just like tonguing each other right in the open, huh? They're both really pretty though. Arshem, come back to me. Without thinking, you planted a harsh kiss on Arshem's lips. His eyes went wide as you stuck your tongue into him. I can see that. Oh my god. He's got his hand on my chin, which is like my weakness. Oh my god. He's just the chin hold? Goodbye? Oh wow. I'm gonna need to be rebooted. I'm Dunyan Rings. This is Jova for me. The shock didn't last long as he shoved you off him, wiping his lips with the back of his hand. Who are you? No. Oh man. I'm so sad. See, Winter, he doesn't love you. I do though. No spell will ever let me forget you. Come now, Arshem. Kill yourself. Use my blade if you must. A black, barbed and shadowy blade formed in Mesa's hand. She handed it over to Arshem, clearly hoping he'd make haste. As you wish. No, don't! You closed your eyes, not wanting to see the young man's death. You waited for the blood to splatter against your face. However, the drops of blood never came. Instead, you heard a loud yelp coming from behind you, coming right out of Mesa's lips. Oh, thank fuck. Oh, he's so hot though. Go boyfriend, chop her head off. Yay! Ow, you! With a clean cut, Mesa's head flew right off. Oh! The rest of her body crumbled to the ground with a loud thud. Instead of bleeding, her body started to turn into what seemed like pure solid gold, cracking here and there like a broken statue. A single blue gem raised up from the cracks on her chest. Is that her heart? Without as much thought, you grabbed the stone, held it in your arms before stashing it away in your pocket. Can we talk about how sexy Arshem looked when he cut her head off? That was hot. If there was anything weird about your behavior, Arshem didn't say. He was still gazing at Mesa's head rolling on the floor. Minutes passed before Arshem let a deep sigh escape, turning around to finally face you. It's almost more nerve-wracking than facing Mesa herself. We should check on Quill and Thane, see if they're back in the lounge. Not expecting indifference, you grabbed him by the wrist. Wait, don't you want to know the truth? There's There's more about me you need to know. I know, but before that, we need to save Quill and Thane. Hearing Thane's strained voice, you and Arshem ran towards the lounge without sparing any second. Thane! Nothing could have prepared you for the sight that greeted you. Thane, all cut up and bloody on the floor, and Quill by his side choking on his own blood. Arshem hoisted Quill's head up on his lap as he went in and out of consciousness. My friends better not die. Quill, stay with me. Oh my god, my poor babies! Healing potion. In my left pocket. With a nod, Arshem searched Quill's pocket and poured the liquid down his throat. With wounds like these, there's only enough for one. Winter, you need to give Thane fresh blood. His body will take care of the rest. Right. While forming a crude ice shard, you cut yourself on the wrist. Warm red blood poured down on Thane's lips. Driven by instinct, it didn't take long for Thane to react, clutching your wrist and sucking on it lightly. Oh my god, that's kinda hot though. He's very pretty. Am I supposed to be finding this attractive? Because I don't think so. Within seconds, the wounds on him started to heal, leaving only sticky bloodstains behind. His eyes are so pretty. He's so pretty. Thane, that's it. You're gonna be okay. The more Thane regained his strength, the more he seemed to lose himself in your blood. He toppled you over, pinning you against the floor. Hey, yo! When he retracted his lips, he licked his sharp fangs and glared at you. He shifted his focus to your neck, licking it without shame, then hovering above you. Whoa! In public? Staring at you with those sharp red eyes of his. More. Okay, yes, we spoke about, like, the caution belt around your pants, okay? I don't think I can handle your heavenly pillow. Wait, something's not right. Honestly, keep it in your pants, Thane. With a hard smack, Quill punched Thane off of you. The potion must have worked wonders, because if not for the blood, you wouldn't have been able to tell that this man was just dying on the floor just a few minutes ago. Quill, you're alright! Darling, I almost died and ruined my favorite shirt. I'm far from alright. But if you mean alive and kicking, then yes, sure. You good, Red? Fuck, I forgot how strong your fists are. I'm fine. Anyway, did we win? Where's the witch? Arshem and Winter took care of her. Nice. Sorry about that, Winter. I don't know why, but your blood just tasted different now. Actually, I think I might know why. Huh? Wait, Winter. No, Quill, they have to know. Especially you, Arshem. You deserve to know the truth. Don't leave out any details. This is it. It took a lot of convincing on your part, but Quill finally led the group to the real Winter. Arshem is left dumbstruck once you told him everything, not just about your identity, but also Maze's deal with Winter. He looked as if you just killed his mom or something. Perhaps that was not too far off. Poor Arshem! Winter was his everything, and you just destroyed it all in the blink of an eye. So, Winter's not dead, right? Just in a coma? You're taking this far better than I thought you would, Thane. Yeah, well, I'm not the one you should be worried about. I know you're not okay, but are you, like, okay, Arshem? No. How could I be? I can't. Oh, I feel so bad. Now he's maniacally laughing in my living room. You knew it was bad when someone cried and then laughed the next second. If Arshem had a full-blown meltdown, well, you wouldn't hold it against him. I'm gonna call out to him. Arshem. No. Arshem. Aww. Arshem slapped your hand away like it was something vile. His face scowled in anger as he did so. Arshem, please don't take it out on him. If you need anyone to take this out on, then do it on me. Arshem punched Quill in the stomach before he could even finish his sentence. Well, didn't expect you to actually vent on me, but okay, I deserve that. You think? Sorry, Winter. I didn't mean to reject you like that. I know you tried to come clean, but still, this is a lot. I can't deal with this right now, Quill. I need some time alone. I have to go. Oh, Arshem, wait! Don't, Quill. He has every right to be angry right now. Let him come to you. I suppose. Are you gonna walk out on me too? Me? No. I mean, I'm pissed at you, that's for sure. But if I left, then I can't see Winter's reaction once I punch his stupid face, so... You always know what to say, Red. I got you, bud. We'll get this arsehole up and running soon. Speaking of that, which one of you has the heart? Let's lay it on him and see what happens. Alright. As you laid the gem on your doppelganger's chest, the gem started to emit a warm glow before fully embedding itself into Winter's body. You could see Winter's eyes start to twitch, then slowly began to open up, ever so slightly. Relief washed over Quill's face, thinking one heart was enough. However, that hope was lost when your doppelganger uttered a single word before closing their eyes once more. Help. Damn, this arsehole really knows how to pull on your heartstrings. I'm so sad about Arshem. I can't even be mad after hearing that. We need 3 more hearts before Winter can fully recover. Easier said than done. We don't even know where the rest of those witches are. We'll figure it out. We managed to kill one, so that's something. For now, I suppose there's not much to do before getting back to our dorms and taking a nice long shower. You can say that again, man. I can't wait to wash all this blood off. And my roommate won't freak out. You're lucky you're unscathed, Winter. Besides the few bruises and the cut on my wrist, yeah. Oh, about that. Give me your hand for a bit. Why? I won't bite. I swear. Just do it. Reluctantly, you extended your wrist to Thane's lips. With a swipe of his lips, the wound closed up in an instant. No, you are not drinking my blood again, even though that's really hot. Do you think that when you boink Thane, he just drinks your blood from your neck? So sweet. Quill grabbed a rolled-up magazine by the bedside table and smacked Thane's head with it. Down, boy! Stop looking at Winter like a buffet on legs. Sorry, must be because of your foreign blood. Yes, well, try not to make it so obvious. Oh, and this goes without saying, but don't share Winter's condition with anyone else. Especially Fia. Oh, don't worry, I won't tell a soul, especially her. I still want you alive, Quill. Though, I kinda want to know what she'd do to you. Skin you alive? Cut your balls off? Chop you off into tiny bits and turn you into a meat pie? Meat pie would be fun. Both Fia and I enjoy cooking, and pies were her specialty, so... Yeah, she'll probably split you up into parts. Pervs would definitely hope for your ass or peak. Oh, stop. I don't even want to imagine it. His ass or his what? After teasing Quill for a bit, you all headed back to your dorm for a well-deserved bath. Unfortunately, when you entered the room, you quickly noticed that the bath had to wait. Lyall, what are you still doing up at these hours? I was waiting for you, actually. Me? The Jellyfish Festival is coming up and, well, Pike told me to help out in Gomorrah, transporting fish and other goods from Pike's village to the town square. I didn't mind it, but then things started to get out of hand. Huh? A butcher noticed my eyes and tried to stab me with a meat cleaver. What? Don't worry, it didn't hit me. Pike, however. Oh, is he alright? He's not dead, is he? No, but he wounded his fishing arm. Need to wear a sling for a week or two. I just thought you should know, and maybe you can help me ease Pike's duties. Like accompany me to Ladar and such. But only if you're free, that is. I don't want to trouble you. Sure, bud. Hey, if anything, it gives us more time to hang out, right? Yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Night, Winter. Poor Lyall. Poor Arshem, poor Lyall. With Lyall off to bed, you took your time soaking in the bath. You hoped the next witch you had to face wouldn't be as bad as Mesa. I think they're just gonna get worse. While heading down to the common room, you saw Arshem talking with Quill. Come on, Arshem. It's not like I intended to hide it from you. Were you under the compulsion of a Lyall McFire potion? No? Did anyone threaten you to keep the real Winter a secret? No. So you did hide it from me by your own volition, Quill. Now if you'll excuse me, I must procure a werewolf claw for Ajax's father. Why? I plan to come clean to Ajax about what I've done. He won't be too happy, of course. But so long as I bring an antidote for the curse, it should smooth things along. As much as I admire your sudden act of chivalry, you know there's no way he'll let this slide, right? No minister or political head will take you under the wing once you've come clean. To be frank, I never wanted to get into politics. That was Winter's dream, not mine. With everything going on, well... I get it. And I'm not stopping you or anything, but just be careful, darling. I wouldn't want Ajax to bruise your face black and blue before the Jellyfish Festival this weekend. Good day, in Quill air. Oh, you know that would hurt. He knows that would hurt Quill a lot too. He'll come around. Oh, it's you. Don't you know it's rude to eavesdrop? Don't you know you're standing right in the middle of a door? Fair point. Is he still avoiding you? Me, Thane, and no doubt you, of course. I blame you for all this, you know. Don't you know honesty is overrated? Better he knew from us directly than from someone else, Quill. I mean, Thane's alright. Yes, but he's not the manipulative fairy I've known for the past 6 years. Actually, where is that redhead anyway? Studying with Via, I think. You'll probably find him in the library. I see. How's he dealing with things? Better than Arshem, at least. He's a resilient idiot, that one. I believe he decided to redirect all of his frustrations towards passing potions. I see. You're not helping him study? Help Thane study? I may be a miracle worker, but I have my limits. Go see Thane with Quill. Come on. What? Is the great Quill not up to the challenge? Forgive me if I don't want to waste away my brain cells. Come on. Think of it as you blessing them with your company. Well, I suppose it is cruel of me to deny them that. Right, and you do owe him quite a bit after all the shit you put him through. Now, come on. You walk into the library, only to see Tatum and her goons ganging up on your sister and Thane. Oh, what's this? Fia and the local leech. Should have known you two would be friends. Man, I sound like such a bitch. Oh, it's Leech now. Dude, I turned you down on a date once. No need to get butthurt over it. Don't bother, Thane. There's no use talking any sense to this crazy bitch. I'm the bitch? That's a lot coming from a blood whore. You watch your tongue. Hit the mark, did I? Why else would you two be hanging around each other? As soon as the word whore left her lips, you immediately grabbed the thickest book you could find, ready to beat the shit out of that woman. Luckily, Quill beat you to it, and as he snapped his fingers, fire started to burn the tips of Tatum's ponytail. What the? Haha, her hair's on fire. What the? I'm Apologies, darling. Thought you could use the improvement. Do you know how tangled your hair looked from the back? Burning it off seemed like a mercy. I'll get you back for this. Tatum ran away along with her friends. I had that under control. I didn't do it for you, darling. As a hoe, I take pride in gatekeeping the status. You're far too much of a frigid virgin to earn such a title. Slut, bitch, wench, but thanks. Anytime. Aren't you sweet? I appreciate it, but still, I could have taken care of her. Anyway, was Tatum always this much of a bitch? Economic turmoil often has that effect on people. Yeah, we all know she bribed her way in here, heard her parents had been struggling, so could be that. Or she's still bitter about Miss Hedwin making me her understudy. Such a drama queen. I'll say, that blood whore comment came out of nowhere. Did it though? You two are awfully close. It's just tutoring. Fia's a great teacher. It's just a stick and carrot method. Brother used it on me a lot as a kid. I did? Don't think I didn't see your manipulation tactics. It worked though. Anyway, did you guys came to help Thane study or what? We did, but it seems you had things under control. You bet. I finally know what limshims are. Limshims. My, you're learning first year potions, such a miracle worker. He's a work in progress, alright? Anyway though, now that you guys are here, want to do something fun? Like what? Fia took out a pink journal with ink splatters all over it. It looked like a diary. I don't know. Maybe spread around Tatum's diary pages around school. You can fly, can't you, Thane? Wait, is that a diary? How? Invisibility potions and plain old lockpicking. Let's do it! An eye for an eye. She deserves it. I don't know. I'll brew you some mixed blood. Deal. So simple-minded. I suppose I can help. Windrune should help spread her diary pages more. Later in the afternoon, you saw pages of Tatum's diaries scattered around the campus. People grabbed the pages raining down the sky as Fia took a flight around with Thane, spreading every single secret Tatum has in there. Tatum screamed her lungs out at Fia as she frantically collected them. Haha. You spend some time tossing and turning in your bed before finally getting some sleep. Arshem's still mad at me. You're awakened by a knock on the door. Winter? You awake? Want to eat breakfast together? Sure, just a sec. Looking around in the cafeteria, Quill and Thane were at their usual spot. Only Arshem was missing, sitting right next to Ajax and his friends instead. You asked about her father, but Prim refused to answer altogether, saying her family was coping. The situation got a bit awkward, but thankfully, Fia's lack of tact quickly fixed that. So, what's with you and Arshem? I don't know what you're talking about. And yeah, Quill's straighter than the pole Tatum dances on. Fia! Oh, it's just a joke, Prim. So, anyway, spill. What's going on with you two? All of you, actually. Because I know it's not just you and Arshem acting awkward this time. Arshem's been confessing his sins around and apologizing like it's the end of days. Isn't that a good thing? He's mending bridges. More like burning them. All of us lie, cheat, and use each other, brother. But we don't admit it to their faces. That's just a death sentence waiting to happen. You did what? From the middle of the room, you could see Arshem talking with Ajax. Well, talking was a bit of a stretch. It was more like Arshem being screamed at and spit on than an actual civil conversation. You glanced to the teacher's table hoping that any of them would intervene, but apparently they were all absent today. How predictable. You cursed my father! Yes, but I have the antidote right here, so we can just move past this and... Like hell we can, you disgusting half-breed. Hey, there's no need to be racist! Ajax, you're hot, but I'm about to pick up a chair and smack you in the face. I give you the benefit of doubt because of your stepfather, but I suppose that couldn't wash away the teachings of that whore you call a mother. Whoa, okay, this is going too far. Before you could stand, Fia pulled you back to your seat. No, let those idiots settle this on their own. He said sorry, Ajax. This doesn't concern you, Winter. Oh no. To the trash. To the trash. We no longer like Ajax. You could see Arshem's eyebrows knitting together in anger, but still, he took a deep breath and tried to let it go. Ajax, I know what I did was inappropriate. However, I'll show you inappropriate. Did you just hurt my boyfriend? With a flick of his wrist, a burst of magic cut into Arshem's shoulder. His blood spilled all over his meal and those around him. But it didn't stop there. The magic sickle was heading straight at you. You braced yourself for pain, but before anything could happen, you felt a gust of wind coming from Fia, deflecting the magic with her own. Do not touch my fucking brother. The whole cafeteria hushed in silence with Fia's compulsion. Some were bowing over from the command alone. Oh yeah, so Fia's really cool. So she's your sister, but her specialty magic is using the rune Thurla, which controls people's actions and compels them to do stuff. And she's very good at it, and it's controlled with speech. She was getting way too comfortable with that rune. Ajax, apologize to Winter, now. Yes, I'm sorry. And you, Arshem? I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you, but leave my brother out of it. Or I swear to Core, I will gouge out those eyes of yours and send them to your family for all to see. Oh, okay. My apologies. I'll see myself to the infirmary. Wait, now, come on, buddy, let me take you there. Oh no! Thane put a hand close to Arshem's wound, grazing the blood almost as if it were deliberate. Arshem shrugged Thane's hand off. Blood dribbled down Thane's fingertips. With long strides, Arshem left the room. You could see Lyall following suit. That kind of eased you a bit, because if anyone could calm Arshem down right now, it was probably him. As everyone's attention was drawn to the door, you couldn't help but eye Thane, who was greedily licking the blood on his fingers with glowing ruby red eyes. Thane? Thane? Are we losing control? Thane? That's not okay. You okay, Winter? Your focus turned back to Fia as she beckoned you sweetly. Her previous shrill and commanding tone had now changed into one of concern. Yeah. I get why Quill keeps saying Fia would kill him if she found out about me now. Did you see Thane licking his fingers just now? Did he? I was too focused on Arshem. He did. I saw it. I know he's a vampire, but he's never flaunted his teeth so openly before. Yeah, Thane, no blood drinking without explicit consent. Bad Thane. Someone spank him. He's probably just hungry. Thane holds himself back too much. Does he? Really? You're his friend, Winter. Care less, why don't you? Honestly. He's the only good friend you've got. He's not bad compared to the rest of your trio. Oh, speaking of trio, I heard that Echidna is taking 2 dates to the festival this weekend. Lucky girl. That doesn't mean anything. I mean, I'm taking Quill. Oh, she's taking Quill? I thought they hated each other. Good point. But you know the festival used to be a courting festival, right? Peacocking guys dancing to prove their worth to the girls? My grandparents even soul bonded from that event. It was pretty romantic. Yeah, well, nowadays, money speaks louder than dance moves, Prim. Can't argue with that. And with that, the girls went on their usual banter, mostly about the festival this weekend. You were still not sure what it entailed, but you hoped it would be enough to distract you from all the drama surrounding you. Alright. Arshem, are you okay? Arshem? Heard what happened with Arshem and Ajax at breakfast. If breakfast was always that exciting, I wouldn't have slept in. You okay? Arshem, please leave me alone. Wait! Arshem left without giving you a glance. Clearly, he still needed some time away from you. Oh, he really doesn't want to talk to me. Ajax used a mooncutter rune, right? Bad choice. That thing is basically a boomerang. Could have hurt a lot more people if Fia didn't step in. Man, that whole issue with Ajax and Arshem blew up, didn't it? You know, I knew that you were too good for Arshem. Hey, Winter, you know, if you're single and interested, I'm not. Not now, dude. I don't even know you. I heard Ajax's father had already spread word about Arshem. Good luck finding a decent job now. Oh, poor Arshem. Wait, you know the password to my diary? I know the main one, it's licorice. Wait, I have the password to my diary now, Jesus. Check diary. He entered licorice, and the folder opened up instantly, revealing 3 journal logs. Each required another password to read. You decided to try and read the earliest journal entry first. The password reminder was Maze's nickname for you, no spaces. Yay! The diary reads, Arshem proposed to me yesterday. His timing couldn't be any worse. We were laying on the bed. I was stroking his hair like I usually do after sex. Oh wow. And he chose that moment to blurt out that he wanted to marry me. Granted, he admitted it was an accident, but it was still awkward as hell, especially since I already knew he was going to do so long before. I found engraved rings in his underwear drawer. Honestly, even Thane can connect the 2 and 2 together. I should have been grateful. Compared to most men I know, Arshem is the cream of the crop. Sure, his mixed genes are questionable to some, but I've never cared about those things. So why am I not happy? Instead, I felt guilty. Perhaps Fia is right about me finally growing a heart after all these years. I don't even think I can accept his proposal even if I wanted to now. That's how I met your soul bond story of, well, I almost killed him so I can enslave him for all eternity. Doesn't sound romantic now, does it? I blame Quill for this. Her and all those spots of kindness and forgiveness. It's a bit too much, really. That, or maybe I've spent too much time in her tomb. Is everyone there enchanted to be a selfless martyr or something? Saint Core and all the sins she bears. A part of me wishes she was like Mesa. Gullible, obsessive, easy to read. But of course she had to be the complete opposite. Speaking of Mesa, she keeps telling me to go to her club. If she were any less of a psycho, sure, but even I know a crazed stalker when I see one. My little demon, she used to call me, and I agree with that. I'm a demon, but I think an angel has come to help me repent. The diary entry stopped there. Why does it sound like Winter has met Core? It can't be, right? Core's a god, or worshipped as one at least. And Dietrich says she's been dead for a while, so how could Winter have talked to them? Unless it's talking in more of a spiritual sense, I don't think that's it either. And where's this tomb I keep hearing about? With more questions than answers, you decide to rest for the day. You spend some time tossing and turning in bed before finally getting some sleep. You wake up with a headache, but decide to ignore it for now. As you get dressed, the headache subsided, and you went about your day. I know Arshem still really doesn't want to talk to us. He's not even there today. He's nowhere. Oh, there he is. Arshem, please leave me alone. Wait. Oh, he really doesn't want to talk to me. Man. Oh, darling, lay out your hands. I have a gift for you. A gift? Quill gave you 50 gold coins. Money. For your troubles, dear. I know befriending me is quite a hassle. But blatantly speaking, I suck at gifting people things, and money is much more practical, don't you think? I feel like you're buying my friendship. Is it working? Anyway, what brings you here? Oh yay, we can hang out with Quill. Wow. Nice view, right? Quill quirked an eyebrow at you. Yep, it's breathtaking. You and the view. Such a dull and safe answer, but I'll take it. So, is this your go-to dating spot? Not exactly. If you must know, you're my first date ever, actually. Wow, really? Don't look at me like that. Between studying and witch hunting, I had very little time to myself, let alone for romance. Well, that's true. Still, stargazing was a good idea. The stars are especially bright here, unlike my world. Actually, that's not the main portion of our date. There's something I'm waiting for. Just not sure how long it'll take. Oh wait, there it is. Yay! Out in the distance, you could hear what seemed like horse hooves running through the lake. Wait, lake? Looking out across the water, you could see a pale green horse galloping across the water. Its flowy green mane shone under the moonlight. Whoa, is that a horse? Kelpie. Kelpie? He's a wind spirit. You saw that fire spirit from when Arshem cast his fire rune, right? Well, this one is a wind spirit. It's rare to see them roaming the wild. Their visages will sometimes appear when we cast certain elemental runes, but they simply don't compare to the real thing. This place is one of the very few spots you can still see elemental spirits around. No one really knows why. You seem to know a lot about them. I do. To be honest, I want to study them more and become a zoologist instead of witch hunter. But of course the family wouldn't let me. The family? You make it sound like you're part of the mob or something. Oh, believe me, sometimes it truly does feel that way. And poor fragile little me has to take over that family one day. Fragile my ass, I saw you beat the crap out of the other Winter. Only because Winter was worn out and I had a ton of runes hidden under my sleeve. Physically, I'm a delicate little flower. Back when I was younger, I even had to get booster shots every month just to get out of bed. Wait, really? Yep, whenever I was bedridden, Winter would come and keep me company. Winter would tell me the usual school gossip, and in return, I would talk his ear off about elemental spirits and the like. When jellyfish season came around, the three of us would try to catch them as they flew out of the water. The three of you? Winter, Fia, and I. Although I guess it's more appropriate to say that Fia and I tried to catch them. Winter would just start shooting them with fire runes. Some friend you got there. Winter has his issues, but I assure you, you'll never find a more loyal friend. Once he cares about you, he'll protect you with his life. I just hope I'm not too late to... You can see Quill climbing up, looking down at his feet with tears welling up in his eyes. Hug him. Who told you that you can hug me? Oh, Lord Quill, may I please hug you so that you won't burst into tears and break my heart? I won't cry. Besides, who hugs someone when they once thought was trying to murder them? Well, my Fia said I always forgive people too easily. Besides, you look like you needed it. Hey, it's okay. He'll wake up. I know he will. After all, you're the great Quill Inkwell, aren't you? Of course. Miracles are what I do. Quill seemed to appreciate you comforting him, smiling as he walked you back to your room. Time to rest. When you enter the room, you're surprised to see Lyall awake, pacing near the core altar by the window. Oh, Winter, I've been waiting for you. I can see that. What's up? You're usually not up at this time. I know we're not exactly close. We're not? What do you mean? But you don't seem that bad, so... I was wondering if you have any spare clothes I could borrow? What? A girl asked me out to the festival and I don't want to embarrass her. I don't have a lot of things of my own. My uniform and the clothes Arshem and Pike gave me are all I have. Oh, well Fia did buy me some new clothes for the festival, but I mean based on what Fia said, I probably have a spare outfit too, right? I don't want her to be mad, but I can't just let Lyall be. I hope she'd understand. But what, Winter? They were too big for me anyway, so go ahead and try them on, Lyall, though the top might be a bit snug. Are you serious? Sure, knock yourself out. Can I try them on now? Sure, I mean, what better— Lyall started undressing in front of you, exposing his well-toned back. Oh, he's so cute. He really is built different, isn't he? It fits. Thank you. Oh my god, the hip cutouts though. Look at this. There's like these slutty hip bone cutouts on the side of the pants. The collar as well. Well, you look good. Your date will be pleased. Here's the lucky lady. I don't know. They left a note on my desk. A secret admirer. Lyall, I'm concerned. He's dressing like slutty Alucard Tepes from Castlevania. Yes, it's nice to know someone in my class wants to be friends. What if it's a trap from your father? What did the note say? I like your eyes. Come alone to the festival with me. I'll be waiting near the 12 core statues. I don't trust this, Lyall. I don't trust this. Why does that sound more like a threat than a date? Are you sure you want to go? It seems like you don't know anything about them. I don't, but I've also never been to a festival before. Eva never lets us do anything besides garden work. I never knew what the outside world would be like, let alone have someone interested in me enough to take on a date. It's nice. Just be careful. is all I'm saying. I will. Oh, and your sister Fia. I think she should be careful too. Huh? I overheard some girls from the choir apparently Miss Tatum planned to ruin her dress, but I'm not sure. You instinctively grabbed Lyall by his collar, gripping it so hard he went wide-eyed at you. His face was mere centimeters from yours. Tell me everything you know, now. Okay. Apparently Tatum was planning to prank Fia during the dance. Something about dousing her with fish blood. Well, not on my watch, bitch. Hey, brother, don't tell me you're still asleep. She looks so cute. Winter! Whoa. Fia? It's already noon. The festival's starting soon. Huh? Did I really sleep that long? That's never happened before. Sorry. Been feeling tired is all. Come to think of it. When was the last time I got a good night's sleep? Almost every day I'd wake up to either some weird dream or witches invading my dreams. You're not sick, are you? I'm fine, I think. If you say so, just tell me if you're sick, okay? I know how much of a drama queen you are when ill, so I'll stay here with you if you need to. The dance can wait. No, it's fine. Besides, you already got dressed up. You look beautiful, sis. Right? It took all morning to get my hair right. Anyway, the dining hall is already closed, but I bought you some food. Eat up, shower, and I'll help you dress. Oh, about that. I kinda lent Lyall my outfit. You what? But I picked that one out for you. I know, but he just had this kicked puppy look on him, and I just felt sorry he had no other clothes, so... Wait, hold up. Since when have you felt anything close to pity, brother? Who are you and what have you done with Winter? From her tone, you could tell she meant it as a joke, but you couldn't help but smack your lips at that. You felt as if your secret was just ready to burst inside of you. You okay? You look constipated. That's because I am. Anyway though, are you mad about me lending the clothes to Lyall? Not mad, just disappointed I guess. But you were being nice for once, so it's fine. Dad always said we needed to share more, right? Right. Still, do you have a backup? You can't go in your normal clothes. Everyone's already dressed up, even Thane, though his outfit's a little off the mark again. But he's a foreigner, so I guess I shouldn't have expected any better. So what's your backup? I can always use last year's outfit. Seriously? Okay. So apparently, last year's outfit was really slutty, so I'm really keen to see it. Seriously? Okay. But just so you know, I'm not fending you off from cougars and perverts this time. What? Why? Is it that bad? Fia didn't say anything, but she did open up your closet, revealing an outfit that could only be described as sinful. I'm not wearing that. This? Or it's going butt naked. Honestly, naked seems more appropriate compared to this atrocity. Holy shit, did I actually wear this last year? You should have thought about that beforehand. But hey, I think I saw Lyall lurking around the garden before I came here. He was picking flowers for his date, if you want to ask for your clothes back. Was he smiling? Yep. Reminded me of that creepy Bellatubbies baby. He was shining brighter than the sun. I almost went blind. Damn it. I'll be fine. Help me get the harness and collar on. Harness and collar? Was it Bellytubbies baby? I will, but let's hurry, okay? I want to be there before dusk. What do I look like? And with that, Fia helped you get dressed. You did not finish before dusk. Winter, come on, we're already late. Oh my god. I look great. I look really hot. But... I almost screamed. It looks really good. I'm running as fast as I can. What's the rush anyway? I want to watch the jellyfish as they fly out of the water. Huh? Before you could ask Fia to elaborate, the water in the river started to glow. Wow, right on time. Swarms of flying jellyfish started to rise up into the air, leaving tiny ripples in the water as they burst out into the night sky. Once airborne, you could see them crowding around some of the townspeople, mostly the younger children and elderly. One approached you, swirling around your hand as it joined the others floating freely in the air. It is really less of an outfit, more like pants and shirt and some scraps. I look great though. Wow, I want to catch one. A nearby child stretched her arms chasing after the flying jellyfish. Focusing more on your surroundings, you only realized that she was not the only child loitering about. About a dozen kids were all surrounding a tall, handsome man with rainbow-colored eyes. His face was stoic as he gazed up longingly at the night sky. Oh, those must be the kids from Lena. Didn't think we'd see them here, must be because of the festival. Oh, that one's purple. Wish I could see what's going on. Is that really that pretty? A blind boy asked sheepishly while tugging at his friend's sleeve. You remember that kid? He sat at the far back during the puppet show. Oh, it's super bright and they're all whizzing about. They're like, they look like fireflies. You unconsciously added, not like they were near enough to hear you anyway. But Fia was. She tilted her head at you. Fireflies? What's that? Wait, you don't know what a firefly is? Not unless you're messing with me again. Well, afraid Fia would catch you, you tried to elaborate. But warm hands immediately covered your eyes before you were able to do so. Guess who? Arshem? Sorry, no. Wait, everyone looks great. Look at them. Thane Thane in like a sparkly little shirt, and also Quill and I are kind of matching because we're both see-through with harnesses. Thane, sorry, I thought it'd be funny. Didn't think you'd mention Arshem. He's still not talking to you too? Neither of us, but let's not try to dwell on that tonight. Hello? No hi, Fia? Or you look great, Fia? I'm right here, you know. Oh, hi, Fia. I love your hair. That's more like it. Thanks. It took me hours to do. I love their outfits so much. Is that so? How about your face? Spend any time on that too, or is it just especially hideous today? Oh, I'm so gonna enjoy stepping on your toes tonight, Quill. Me too, darling. Wore my good heels just for you. Oh, is that so? No wonder you look more whorish than usual. You could feel murderous aura coming from both your sister and Quill. It was one of those enemies to lovers fanfictions you used to read. You'd call this sexual tension. But knowing these two, it was clear there was nothing sexual about it. It was pretty close to a petty sibling rivalry. So, are you gonna be a gentleman about it and ask me to dance, or what? Of course, come. I'll show you what I've been training for. And with that, the pair walked hand in hand to the center of Gomorrah, nearly pushing each other off the bridge as they did so. I don't know if those two are about to dance or murder each other. A little bit of both. They did this last year as well. I think they enjoy it, the fighting. Anyway though, enough about them, let's talk about you. Me. This is your first Jellyfish Festival, right? Anything you want to ask? What's up with the outfits? Looking around, you saw that almost every girl in the crowd was wearing red, while most men were wearing collared clothing or leather straps. Thane was the exception. His outfit seemed to be a more literal interpretation of the Jellyfish Festival littered with stars. So, what's with all the leather? I thought my outfit was bad, but looks like I fit right in after all. I don't know about that. I mean, it's still a bit much. Nice abs, by the way. You're in a lot better shape than Winter is, that's for sure. Thane's gaze dropped lower and lower. Whoa! His stare seemed to linger on your chest, especially on your exposed nipple. Hey, whoa! Ogle him back. Time to make fun of him. Enjoying the view? Would you be mad if I said yes? Prettier than the jellyfish? I won't go that far, but close. By the way, you haven't answered my question. Oh, right. Well, before this jellyfish thing was a thing, the dance festival was a mating ritual. Mating ritual? Yep, the men would dance with the girls, and if the ladies liked what they saw, they'd pull on the men's collars and take them to their beds. Ay yo! Giving them their flower, so to speak. However, flying jellyfish started to appear after the Dead Zone War, so people started celebrating that instead. The church found it a lot more civilized to condone that than a whole day of fucking, basically. But the attire was already ingrained in the public's mind, so they just kept it. I, however, am not from here and do not see the point of giving myself a collar, so tasteful side boob it is. Tasteful. As Thane led you to the center of Gomorrah, you could see the citizens dancing their hearts out, some forming their own line dance, some in groups, some in pairs. Whoops, clumsy me. Same, I'm such a klutz. They're just Fia and Quill are just stepping on each other. Some trying to destroy each other's feet, but all clearly enjoying themselves under the jellyfish's dazzling light. Now we're talking. Whoa, before you could protest, Thane pulled you into the crowd. Follow my lead, he whispered close to your ear as he took you by the arm, twirling you around. Looking around, you started to mimic the others as there was clearly a pattern to all this. Pairs seemed to attempt dipping the other in an almost violent movement, as if it weren't a romantic gesture but a battle. The only reason this didn't cause you any alarm was because of the hearty laughs surrounding you. I miss Arshem. I should be here dancing with Arshem, and then Arshem should pull on my collar and take me to bed after the festival. Some cackled hysterically as they tumbled to the ground, failing to dip their partners the way they wanted to. Oh my god, wait, we are so cute though. Hang on, I'm in the way. Let me move myself. Look how cute we are. Oh my god. I mean, I look positively shocked to be like dipped. I'm still missing Arshem, by the way. It's a show of dominance. Whoa, Thane dipped you without warning, his hand clasping tightly around yours as he did so. His teeth are so sharp. Oh, I wonder what those feel like. I mean, what? Oh my god. Thane's teethies and the boobies. His other hand firmly laid against your waist, holding you up so you wouldn't fall. Surprised? This is considered a traditional dance here in Ignia. Thane lifted you up again so you were standing straight, dancing in a more mellowed pace. Back in the old days, the one who got dipped the most in one song had to be the one pleasuring the other if they decided to go to a more intimate setting. Of course, few follow through with it anymore. Nowadays, it's just done for fun. Shame. I wouldn't have minded. Shame. I wouldn't have minded to pleasure you. I mean... Can't be saying stuff like that, Winter. You're giving me ideas, am I? You're just too fun to tease. That's the plan. So what if I am? You're the one who said you'd give us a shot if we had no history. Huh, so that's why you asked me that in Miss Hedman's class. Do you not mind? Not at all, but it's kind of hard to focus with you smelling so... Arshem? Oh my god. Oh. Arshem straight up just came in, grabbed me, and was like, "That's my man. Mind if I?" It's like, "Mind if I cut in?" Also, my God, look at me. I really am scandalous. Also, Arshem looks so good. I'm gonna cry. He's here. He looks so pretty. Look at him. He's so pretty. Yoinked. Arshem literally was like, "Thane, you're my best friend, but back the fuck up." It's like, this is my man. My God, I'm short circuiting. He looks so good. Well, mind if I cut in? Before Thane could continue, Arshem grabbed you by the waist, lifting you up slightly as the two of you glided effortlessly through the crowd in an elegant waltz. Arshem, hey, come back! You danced through the crowd as Arshem led you to a more secluded area. His smile never left his face as he gingerly kept his waist close to yours. With intricate steps, Arshem whisked you off towards a park. Arshem, you didn't have to dip me to, to make me want to pleasure you. I already want to do that, so it's fine. Do you want to just take your pants off? No longer were you surrounded by giggling dancers and loud, boisterous music. Instead, those were replaced by the sounds of passionate kisses of not-so-discreet couples making out on benches and leaning on nearby statues. With a gentle kiss on the back of your hand, Arshem let go of your waist, ending your little brief dance. Oh, he looks so good. Nice moves, Twinkle Toes. So you're talking to me again? Did you miss me? If this is a trap, I'm freaking rioting. My God. Arshem just showed up and took me to the fuck corner. Not that I'm complaining. Did you miss me? Always. Always. My God, I love him so much. Who are you again? More than you know. The feeling's mutual. I wish to apologize for my behavior. You mean you're basically ignoring me 24/7? I hardly noticed. You kept it sarcastic, hoping Arshem would take no offense. Again, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be so distant. However, my feelings were getting the better of me. I was furious. I mean, he had every right to be furious. Yeah, well, I would have been angry at me and other me too, so not at you, at myself. Huh? I knew Winter for almost a decade now, and yet I was fooled all the same. I had some suspicions, of course. Some of your mannerisms don't align with his. However, I held my tongue and was beguiled all the same, and I liked you. I loved how you considered my preferences when I talked about my hair. I love how sincere and honest your reactions are. Oh my God. Oh my God, that's what we get for treating him like a person and treating him nicely. Oh my God. I love how sincere and honest your reactions are. I thought I was falling deeper in love with my Winter, but it turns out I was catching feelings for another instead. I felt like I betrayed Winter somehow, like I was the one that cheated on him, and I despise that I felt more guilt of that rather than anger for all the lies he kept. The fact that I did everything for Winter, only to discover that I had been manipulated to do so, made my stomach churn, and yet I was still so enamored that I couldn't even pin my rage on him, and instead I vented it out on you. I'm such a fool. Hey, stop. If I were you, I wouldn't know how to react either. I get it. You're in shock. Shock was an understatement. Still, I could have handled it better. I'm sorry, Winter. If you don't mind, would you consider giving us a fresh start? Yes? Yes? That doesn't, you wouldn't even have had to ask. You could have just stood there, opened your arms, and I would have crawled over. I promise I would behave myself accordingly from now on. As friends. That is, if you want us to be. I want to be more than friends. Arshem extended his hand towards you, offering an open handshake. You stared at it as you contemplated your choices. No more love-struck, Arshem? Please solemnly swear that you'd wipe that away from your memories. I still can't believe I've shown that side of me to you, a complete stranger. How mortifying. Hey, we're not strangers anymore, right? We're friends. Besides, I think it was cute. I'm not cute. I'm charming. Whatever you say, Arshem. Oh, and Winter. A high-pitched screech cut Arshem off, one that you could easily recognize as your sister's. Was that Fia? I think so. And two male students you recognized from the choir club walked past you. You couldn't help but overhear their conversation. Man, Tatum really must have snapped, huh? Just because Fia's an understudy. Chicks, man, never really understand what they're thinking. I know, right? She's not the only crazy one tonight. Did you see Ajax beating the crap out of that witch? No! That Lyall kid, right? Yeah, I heard the bastard actually believed someone asked him to the dance, the fool. Lyall! What the fuck? Without hesitation, Arshem grabbed the students by the collar. Where's Ajax? Huh. Oh, it's you. Is the witch your boyfriend or something? Typical, a half-breed mingling with his own kind. And what are you gonna do if I don't say anything, Arshem? Curse me like he did to Ajax's dad? Bet your mum used a love potion on your stepdad too. She must have some magical legs. Arshem knocked him out before the douche could get another syllable out. Good thing too, you're about to do the same. The other student seemed to quiver at the sight, his complexion paling ever so slightly. Talk. I saw them by the docks, under the bridge. Don't hit me. Arshem headbutted him instead. The man was knocked out in an instant. You should check on Fia. Quill should still be with her. I'll take care of Ajax. No way. I'm going to Lyall. Fia has Quill. Quill will, kick ass. She has Quill and Thane. Quill's with Fia. Thane shouldn't be far away from her either. I'm not gonna let you face Ajax alone. What if he lashes out like last time? I can take him on. And his friends? You didn't draw any runes on, what if they did? Alright, you can come, but if it gets Uriah, leave. You nodded as the two of you ran towards the docks. No! My poor baby! When you arrived at the scene, Lyall was already battered and bloodied. Ajax used an ice dagger to cut him up as his two friends laughed and watched. Since Ajax and his friend hadn't noticed you in Arshem, you decided to. Ajax, you are getting fucking dunked in the river. I'm punching him. You had your share of fights over the years. Your reflexes kicked in and you sent Ajax's knife away before hitting him as hard as you could. Ajax tumbled back, fainting, as his friends all stared at you in shock. What the fuck? Winter, Arshem, what are you two doing here? And if you two have any ounce of self-preservation, you would run right out of here, Shire, Nines. Unless you want me to call your mother and tell her what you did last summer. I told you that confidently. You wouldn't dare. I'm afraid you overestimated me. You see, I have no qualms of blackmail. The only downside to them is that curses are often far more effective. This isn't over. The boys left, carrying Ajax's unconscious body with them. You alright, Lyall? Yes. In where it counts, at least. What happened? There was a note telling me to come here. I thought maybe someone wanted to ask me to the dance but was too shy to do it directly. Turns out it was a prank instead. Ajax could have killed you. That wasn't a prank. Agreed. I regret lifting his father's curse now. Want me to plant another one? Something stronger, perhaps? What? No. What they did was awful, but I mean, retaliating will only make things worse, won't it? I'll just lay low and stay out of everyone's way. Yeah, we'll protect you. If anyone tries to mess with you again, just contact us, okay? We'll come running. Complete with curses and all. Okay, maybe not to that extent, but you get the picture. I do. Thank you. You helped to dust off all the dirt on Lyall's clothes, as well as wiping away any dried blood on his face. Do you want to go back to the dorm? We'll be happy to take you. If it's alright with you two, I would actually like to stay for a little bit, watch the jellyfish for a while longer and hear their song. How could they hurt him like this? This is so mean. Song. Oh, can you not hear it? Hear what, Lyall? There's a reason the jellyfish rise up to the surface, you know? These jellyfish, they're souls who died at sea. Maybe it's because of my lineage, but I can hear them sing as they fly up to the sky, a hum to their loved ones before they leave these lands for good. Oh, I hear them coming. True to Lyall's words, thousands of jellyfish started to rise up to the surface, flying up to the stars. As their beautiful light merged with the shining cosmos, Lyall's words started to echo in your head. If Lyall was a witch, and he could hear these jellyfish just like the roses, then wouldn't that mean all these creatures are? Maybe it's best not to dwell on that. You heading to breakfast, Winter? Oh, in a bit. You go on ahead. Alright, well, I'll be going on ahead. I have an early class today. Oh, glad he recovers quickly. I can barely see any bruises on him. I wonder if that's because of his witch blood. Loud banging on the door cut your thoughts off. Fia burst into the room looking angrier than usual. Where were you last night? Huh? Fia smacked you in the stomach. Not strong enough to bowl you over, but enough to disable you all the same. I said, where were you last night? I looked all over and you weren't there. I needed you. Fia. Without warning, Fia leapt into your arms, holding your waist tighter than a lifeline. I was doused in fish blood last night. What? Are you okay? No, it was all over me, in my hair, my eyes, my dress. I needed my brother, but you weren't there. I'm sorry. You had Quill and Thane, and Lyall needed help. Oh, Fia, I'm so sorry. I was with Arshem and Lyall last night. Ajax and his friends tried to hurt Lyall. What do you mean by hurt? He tried to shank us. He had already beaten up Lyall a bit. Oh, damn, that is a good excuse. Are you okay though? Did he hurt you? I'm fine. Good. Guess we both have our own troubles last night. Yeah, still. I'm sorry I wasn't there for you. It's alright, I guess. Prim helped me clean up for the most part. I've never been humiliated like that. Luckily, one of the choir kids did say Tatum was behind all this. Tatum? Must still be salty about me being her understudy, that damn bitch. Stupid fucking Tatum. I'm glad she didn't get upset after hearing the real reason though. Oh, just wait until I get my hands on her. I'm going to Winter Baker. Before Fia could finish her sentence, Miss Vilkova strode into the room, no knock or anything. She simply waltzed in as if she owned the place, chin high up as usual. Miss Vilkova. Oh good, Fia's here too. That will speed this up. You should change into your uniform, Winter. Principal requires both of your presence. Come now. What? I said come. It's urgent. What's wrong? Arshem, Lyall, what are you doing here? The principal wanted some details of last night. Don't worry, I explained everything. But if you're called for that, then why am I— Enough dawdling. In you go. Hello. Miss Vilkova ushered you and Fia into the principal's office before you could ask for more details. Ah, the Baker siblings. Thank you for coming. The principal's hot. It's not like we had a choice, sir. Fia? No, I guess you didn't, little ones. Since you're so forward, I suppose I should do the same in kind. Miss Tatum, Mr. Locke, and Mr. Hampshire were found beaten and drained of blood early this morning. What? Wait, what? All three had severe cuts to their necks and nearly bled to death. It's a miracle they survived. No small thanks to the townsfolk. Witnesses said they found them lying in a pool of their own blood at 2 a.m. Might I ask what you two were doing at that hour, as no one seemed to have remembered you anywhere near the festival? I was with Arshem and Lyall. Ah, the Ajax incident. But that is also an issue for another time. Cut the chit-chat, will you, Professor? You don't think we're the ones behind this, do you? Afraid so, little one. I'm well aware of the animosity between you and Tatum. In fact, I have other students reporting that she was the one behind your dress incident last night. So what? You think I would retaliate immediately with blood still dripping from my hair and down to my eyes? So you would have gotten revenge, or you were thinking of it at least. Of course I would have gotten my revenge. What do you take me for, a respectable young lady? However, sir, there's something I care more about revenge, and that's my hair. I didn't touch Tatum or her goons, so my brother can vouch for that. Your brother is far from a reliable witness. In fact, who's to say he didn't avenge you in your place? Yeah, and use truth potions. I didn't do it. Huh? No way. You're not agreeing to a truth serum. You're deadly allergic to those, for cause sake. I am? Ah, yes, I remember that incident in your first year. Terrible, really. And highly convenient. Is that all, sir? I mean, it's clear that you're just grasping at straws at this moment. Probably since you can't ask Tatum herself. No, unfortunately, Miss Tatum and her friends are still unconscious. Thought so. Look, Tatum and I don't get along, sure, but that's more her problem than mine. Calm as a bitch and she got what was coming, that's all. Fia. What? I mean, she's not wrong, but her statement doesn't exactly make her look good either. Anyway, we're done here, right? So, winter is dismissed, yes. You, however, young lady, could use a lesson in manners. Miss Volkova and I are happy to provide. Perhaps a quick lesson in our academy's core values is needed before you attend your morning classes. What? Sit, Fia, please. The more you talk, the more this will draw out. Want me to stay? Fia smiled at you fondly, but even she raised an eyebrow at that suggestion. Go, I'm used to this, Grumbles. Okay, bye, Fia. Bye. Done with your interrogation? Arshem! Arshem greeted you by the door, his back leaning on the wall across from you. I was waiting for you. What did he want? Where's Fia? Still inside. It's complicated. Explain to me over breakfast? Sure, just us two? No, I believe apologies are in order. To Red at least. And Quill too, I suppose. But only if he apologizes first. Good luck with that. You're right. I had better luck waiting for pigs to fly. Still, I do miss them. Help me break the ice? Gladly. Okay, but let's get out of these uniforms first. I hate to spend the weekend in these. The table was heavy with anticipation, as Quill and Thane both stared impatiently at Arshem. Their eyes were so focused it seemed like they froze Arshem in place, not knowing what to say. It didn't help that they were staring at him with their heads in their hands, like they were posing for some freaking glamour shots. Arshem's ears were beet red, the blush creeping on his face from all the unwanted attention. I'm so sorry. Quill started bowing profusely, shaking Arshem's hand before pulling him into a hug. I really didn't mean to lie to you or Red, it's just that I really fucked up and I was afraid how you two would react, so... There. Though if you don't remove yourself from me in 5 seconds, I will recant my apology. I have a reputation to uphold, you know? Quill pulled himself away from Arshem, rubbing away his tears as he did so. Can I still get a hug? I mean, compared to these two, I did nothing wrong, yet you blew me off anyway. Sorry. Arshem patted Thane's shoulder with a firm hand. Thane took Arshem in his own arms and pulled him into a tight bear hug. He lifted Arshem off the ground once or twice. Arshem managed to keep the pats going somehow. That's cute. It seems we have some shitty friends, don't we, Red? You can say that again. Still, we're gonna bust our asses off trying to save Winter and cover Quill's guilty ass, aren't we? Seems so. I love you guys. And for once, you felt out of place. You've been pretending to be their Winter for a while, now that you forgot you're an outsider. A new addition to their long and quirky friendship, you almost wanted to flee and find Fia, but Quill seemed to notice your discomfort and draped his arm over your shoulders. And you too, Winter, you hopeless fool. It's a miracle you haven't died yet. Still, I'm forever grateful for your compliance. If only you'd let me show you my appreciation in a more intimate setting. You took it back. Fuck these weirdos. Go ahead and try, virgin. As you whispered those words, Quill stepped back gingerly. He was careful not to push your buttons, if anything. By the way, what's the game plan for Operation Buddy? Is that what we're calling it? I wanted to call it Operation Sleeping Beauty, but then Quill said he's the prettiest one in our group. Oh, come on, Quill. We both know that's not true. One can dream. But I'm the prettiest. I see that Winter's confidence is consistent throughout all the world lines. Alright, darling, you're a magnificent work of art. Now how do we save the scumbag we call our friend? Don't tell me you have no plan. Okay, I won't. I'm simply stalling while our friend's wasting away and might or might not have a brain condition after they wake up, but... So you haven't tracked any of the other witches? No, and I had no luck with Dietrich either. The greedy bastard's busy taking over Maze's club now that it's up for grabs. Of course he is! Well, I might have a lead actually. Do you? There's this witch I've been seeing, donned in all black. She said something about a tomb where humans and witches tried to be gods. The interior of the place was like white limestone, and it seemed like the inside of an underground church flooded with water. Any ideas? A flooded church, you say? Church of Water and Vince? That's all black. Question, were there any thrones inside? Thrones? No, just a pillar in the center holding up a crown. That eliminates Lyall Tower. Are you sure the water was just regular old water and not blood? Blood? No, it was clear water. Holy water, or seawater maybe, I'm not sure. Well then, at least it's not Alexi's lair. That would have been a big note from me. His lair is surrounded by a pool of blood. 4. All surrounding his bed. How gaudy. Actually, while we were talking about blood, Thane, what happened to you last night? What? What do you mean? About your blood problem? Wait, are you talking about what happened to Tatum? You know about that. The whole school knows, no small thanks to our chatterbox librarian. Of course. I didn't do it if that's what you're trying to say. There were a few other vamps that night. Any of them could have done it. Wait, so you do think it was a vamp? No comment. Anyway, shouldn't we focus on Winter? Actually, I might have an idea of what Winter's talking about. Or at least, who can point us in the right direction. You said we're humans tried to be gods, correct? Yeah. Hedwyn. What? I heard that phrase before. It was from Miss Hedwyn. Yeah, me too. She said the school was either blessed or cursed. It might have risen from the ashes of a god or the murder of one. I actually talked about that with Miss Hedwyn before. She said it was just what she heard. She didn't know if there was anything under our school. Did she tell you that under the compulsion of a truth serum? Well, no, but hey, you're not drugging our teacher just for answers. Fine. I won't. Quill, you do it. On it. My god, oi! Come on guys, I'm with Winter on this. Besides, Hedwyn's not exactly the most reliable source of intel around. I have to admit, some of the things she says are a bit... Yes, we're all aware of Miss Hedwyn's eccentricities, but some things she says do have a touch of history and science behind them. This could be one of them. I'll search the library for more info. So all we can do is ask around and do research, huh? That's kinda lame. I mean, we nearly got wiped out by a witch last week. That not enough action for you, Red? Well, yeah, but you and I were knocked out. Arshem and Winter were the ones dueling it out. I thought at least it would be something more, I don't know, exciting. If you're that much of a thrill seeker, I know something that'll scratch that itch. For course sake, Quill, we told you a gangbang isn't. I mean, we could take on a quest. I'm not horny 24/7, thank you very much, I'm not a rabbit. Have you guys not seen the ghost quest? The what now? Don't tell me you guys are ghosts too. Nope, but that's the thing. Some kids in the dorm have been seeing the core statues in our rooms bleed. They said it would only happen at 3 AM, and after you said Angela vis terra 3 times. What is it with demonic presences and their obsession with the number 3? In my world, 3 AM is called the witching hour. Maybe it's a witch. What does Angela vis... what's it called mean? Blood of thine angel. Seems fun. Want to check it out? Why should we? It's a waste of time. Are you sure you're not just scared, Arshem? That's... what? Are you terrified of ghosts, Arshem? I face feral werewolves and fearsome witches, don't be ridiculous. Then let's check it out. Your room is free after all. No, if you do that then the ghosts will... Oh, so he is scared. I mean, you do owe me a favor, Arshem. Our little bet. And you're wasting it on this? I mean, you're not scared, are you? Fine. Do what you want. Fabulous, then we'll meet at 3 AM in Arshem's room. Why did I reconcile with you two again? Terrible people flock together, Arshem. Afraid you're stuck with us, dude. Thane slapped Arshem's forearm, encircling his neck into a firm yet awkward hug. Despite his scoffing, you could see the corners of Arshem's mouth tugging into a faint smile. Quill patted his hair, and the smile grew even wider. You wondered if you really would see a ghost tonight. Arshem, what are you doing here all alone? Oh, hello, Winter. Just studying up on things. I'm afraid to admit I've been a little bit behind on my studies due to my tantrum. You mean your emo fest? I prefer the term contemplating in peace. You need a breather? Your frown lines are deeper than usual. Well, I suppose a break is necessary. What exactly do you have in mind? Well, I was just hoping you'd have some ideas. I'm just a tourist after all. I see. There's one spot we can go. Oh, wow! That's what I call a view. Stunning, isn't it? Arshem took you to Lena, right up to the top of the hills near an abandoned church. The nuns let us roam freely in this village, no permission slip required. I believe they used to visit the church. I used to wonder who would even consider building a church in such a secluded area. Perhaps a noble with too much coin around. It's a beautiful structure. Shame that its former glory is now swallowed by time. Why is it abandoned? The villagers here don't believe in witches, even the ones elevated to godhood like Core. However, it's still a nice place to clear one's head. The silence is quite comforting, though sometimes I do hear singing coming from the woods. What? Singing? Yes, a man's voice. Nothing much of talent, but somehow I can't help but seek it out. It may be a lost siren. Sirens? How do you know that? I'm used to their pull. I befriended younger sirens back when my mother and I lived on the streets. They would bring us bread and fruit sometimes. Wait, what? I thought your mother married into a rich family. She did, but not until I was 6. Before then, we were either making the best of it in the brothels or roughing it out on the streets. My mother's clients weren't exactly fond of me and I would often get us kicked out. Kicked out? I couldn't stand the way my mother was treated. Sometimes I would bite her clients and scare them away. Luckily, my mother eventually met my stepfather. Lovely man, though a bit dull. He treats my mother like a queen, and I like his actual son. It's a bit embarrassing actually. Sometimes he calls me young prince and practically worships the ground my mother walks on. Sound nice? It is, but I don't want to depend on him. What if my mother loses his favor or passes early? I'm not sure his love would extend to me then. Ah, I guess that's why he works so hard on his image and earning favors. I mean, that might happen. I want to say it won't, but knowing this world's moral standards, I appreciate the honesty. Regardless, even if my stepfather stays by my side, I don't want to burden him. Yes, winter was the main reason why I tried so hard to get ahead in life, but there are other factors too. Sounds complicated. Have you ever thought about, I don't know, turning off your brain? Like, just enjoy the moment, not caring about your future or imaginary what-ifs? What do you want to be if you didn't care about money, prestige, and all that jazz? Don't laugh, but I wanted to be a florist. That's so cute! A florist! Yes, I know it's very stereotypical, isn't it? A fairy being surrounded by flowers and pretty things. If you could turn into a tiny fairy, that would have been perfect. You could collect their honey like a little bee. Only pure-blood fairies can change their size. Also, don't tease me, I'm being honest here. I do love flowers. That's why Lyall and I get along so well. I mean, fellow halflings aside. Also, he's a good gardener, and he knows a lot about plants. Another career to consider would probably be a potion master. Though looking at Erwin, I'm starting to have doubts of the prospects. Oh, you know Erwin too? Yes, I know he's looking for a plant here to cure his mutism. I try to talk to him sometimes when he roams around these parts. Talk as he writes on his pad and I read its contents. Apparently, he had a potion store in Castry, but the stress got to him and he fled. That's why he does puppetry here on the side. Interesting man. Very pretty eyes. I would have mistaken him for a siren. But mute sirens are impossible. What if he's a halfling? No, his eyes are too vibrant for that. He's something else. Yeah, what is he? Actually, I want to find out what he is, because like rainbow eyes are strange. Maybe a witch, but I don't want to jump to conclusions. Anyway, enough talk about some man I barely know. That's hardly appropriate for a date. This is a date. It's not? Yeah, but I guess I expected you to take me to dinner or something. Oh, trust me. I came prepared. Arshem pulled out a large picnic basket from one of his runes. Aww! Summoning rune. Good for hiding surprises like this. Care for a picnic? He looked into the basket and saw all your favorite dishes, surprised that he knew what you liked. You and your doppelganger did share similar taste buds. Oh wait, is that wine? Non-alcoholic cider. Then it's perfect. I aim to please. You spend the rest of the day eating and drinking with Arshem. When nightfall came, the two of you leaned back and watched the stars. He's so prepared for everything. I want to go on a date with Arshem. With your heart and stomach full, he walked you to your room. You want to come inside my room, or can I go inside your room? Alright, sleep time. Wait, what's going on? You woke up around 2:30 AM and made sure to move very slowly, not wanting to wake up Lyall. However, to your surprise, he was already awake, staring at you across your bed. Winter? Oh, Lyall, did I wake you? No, nothing like that. You're heading out to Arshem's room later, right? Oh, how did you know about that? Arshem wanted me to come along. Told me to gear up in my uniform just in case. Lyall just breasting boobily in the hallway, in my room, in front of me. In case of what exactly? Honestly, I'm not too sure, but he said I make good protection. Protection? I'm just as confused as you are, but I didn't have the heart to say no. I see, well, more the merrier then. Come on then. As you and Lyall headed to Arshem's room, you were greeted by Quill and Arshem. Thane was still nowhere in sight. Where's Thane? Perhaps he's still asleep. We better not disturb him. Let's all head back to our rooms and... Nice try, babe. There's still half an hour or so until 3. He'll show up. Honestly, I didn't think you were the type to fear ghosts, Arshem. I told you I'm not. By the way, Lyall, right? Heard Arshem got you pulled into all this. Can I just say, I've never seen such rippling pectorals. Me too. Tell me, have you ever been with another man before? If not, I'd be happy to tutor you. Jesus, Quill. Yeah, right. What? Quill, heel. Don't mind Quill, Lyall. He barks more than he bites. Where is Thane anyway? Should we wake him up? Sorry I'm late. Why is there blood on your uniform? Right on cue, Thane burst into the room with some bloodstains speckled on his uniform. You noticed that his eyes still had a reddish hue around them. Has he been feeding? Where were you? Hunting rats. You know the drill. Ew, is that rat juice on your shirt? Stay 5 feet away from me, you heathen. Oh, sorry about that. He wiped the blood off with his gloves, licking the excess. That's so unsanitary. Is he that hungry? Before you could ask, Thane cut you off. So, want to give it a try? It's not 3 yet. It's close enough. Why? Are you in a rush? Oh, just tired is all. Haven't slept with all the hunting I did tonight. Well, I would like to get this evening over with too, so... Lyall, you do it. Huh? Arshem stepped back behind Lyall, his frame completely engulfed behind Lyall's large build. You're half-witch. That must make you less prone to attacks. If this ghost really is a witch, I mean. Hey, don't hug Lyall all to yourself. I want to be protected by a big strong man too. Quill clung to Lyall's forearm, wrapping around him like a body pillow. Seeing Lyall flustered, you decided to. Can I hug him? I'll say it. Engaverde... what was it again? Oh, cool, let me do this. Engela vis terra. Nothing happened at first. However, Arshem clung harder to Lyall just in case. Engela vis terra. Soft sobs could now be heard. A shiver ran down your spine as you were unprepared for the sound. What the? Oh, cool. Arshem's scared. He's like, oh, cool. Wait, Mr. Arshem, you're pulling too tight. Engela vis terra. Black liquid oozed down the statue's eyes. The sobs got louder as the black liquid pooled under the statue's feet. Holy shit, is that ink? Thane and Quill seemed to have taken interest in the odd liquid. They walked closer to the statue and Quill was going as far to swab a sample with his handkerchief. Both seemed unfazed by the event. Arshem, however, was totally dazed. His eyes froze, unblinking at the sight. Arshem? Arshem! Without warning, Arshem passed out on the floor, his head hitting the marble with a loud thud. Oh no! Mr. Arshem! Oh, he's more of a wuss than I thought. I kind of feel bad now. Think he'll be okay? He'll live. You two are so nonchalant. Am I? I guess I was expecting something more like a full-bodied apparition or something. I'm more interested in this strange substance. What is it exactly? Is now the right time to be talking about this? Shouldn't we be taking him to the infirmary? Just leave him on the bed. He'll be fine. Just shock, really. He'll be fine. You two are horrible friends. Still, Lyall carried Arshem to the bed. He pats the pillow and tucks Arshem in gently. At least Lyall has a heart. I think if I stay here for long, I might just be as jaded as these two bastards. Anyway, that was fun, so I guess the rumors were true after all. Yeah, but what does it mean? Doesn't matter. I mean, there's a lot of weird shit in the school. Anyway, I'm tired. I gotta go. Thane left the room in a hurry, slamming the door as he did so. Thane is so sus at the moment. It's just me, or was his yawn fake as fuck? It's just you. Paranoia, probably. Quill pulled out an empty vial from his pocket and collected more of the statue's dark liquid. What are you doing? Research. I kept thinking back on what Pena said, about my family not being as truthful as they seem. Is that why you wanted witch blood? Yes. Actually, Mr. Quill, I was wondering about that. Will my blood do, since I'm a halfling? Oh, are you offering? Yes. I'll compensate you nicely for your cooperation, but frankly, what I need most is pure blood witch blood. Hence why I have high hopes for you, Winter. Where will you find a pure blood? That's what I've been asking. Oh, I'm sure you'll find a way. Meanwhile, Lyall, would you come with me to the bathroom? I need to prick you a bit, and I don't want the blood to splatter everywhere. Just us two? Don't worry, I'll keep my hands to myself unless you change your mind about me educating you. Has anyone ever told you that you're a bit of a creep? Lyall! As he said that, Lyall covered his chest demurely. You couldn't help but guffaw at that, Quill's face becoming red as he wasn't prepared for such a comment. My apologies, I won't touch you that way or make any more comments. Now can I please get a sample of your blood? I'll pay 100 gold for it. 150. 125. Deal. I'll leave you guys to it then, the sight of blood makes me squeamish. Lyall, I'm so happy that Lyall's finally getting comfortable enough to joke around with us. Don't worry Lyall, if you're not back in our room in 20 minutes, I'll go ahead and throw a search party. Rude. Thanks. Wait, as soon as you exit Arshem's room, fat fingers dug into your shoulders and rough shove pins you against the wall. Ow, what the fuck? Where's Thane? What? Who the fuck are you? Doesn't matter. Where's Thane? What's it to you? Don't you wonder how Tatum and all her friends got their blood drained? They got cut on the wrists and neck. Convenient, right? It's a vampire attack. I tell you, you're vampire, to be precise. Do you have any proof of that, or are you just shooting blanks? Oh, don't play dumb. I saw how he licked the blood off his fingers in the cafeteria. And his eyes, they're redder than usual. He's lost it, I tell you. None of us are safe anymore. If he was behind Tatum, he wouldn't be out hunting rats just now. Besides, there are other suspects, you know. If it were Thane, there would have been bite marks. But it would have been obvious, wouldn't it? He could have just scratched her neck and sucked out the excess blood. Damn, that is true. Thane's not smart enough for that. If you believe he's incapable because of his low grades, then you're more of a fool than he is. Winston released you from his grasp with another crude shove. He turned on his heels and headed towards the dorm entrance. One of these days, that beast inside him will slip up, and I'll be ready for him. You'll see. He left the dorms in a hurry, slamming the door shut. Crazy bastard. You submitted your statement to Mr. Kepler and hoped that he'd punish him accordingly, preferably with an expulsion. You went back to your room, Lyall coming in a few minutes later. He seemed to notice your scuffle and asked what happened to your jacket, but you brushed him off, not wanting him to worry. All you wanted for the night was a good night's sleep, and hopefully it was a luxury you could afford this time. Okay, so that was chapter 3. Thank you so much for experiencing yet another chapter of this incredible game with me. I'm so glad we made it up with Arshem and that everybody knows now. I hope that now we get to slowly develop a more natural relationship with Arshem, because, you know, we helped him realize that he has to make his own decisions and everything. I'm really concerned about Thane. He's gone really weird, and also I cannot believe people were so mean to Lyall. I hate that. It seems like things are shaping up though. We've only taken down like one witch. We still have 3 more left. But yeah, if you guys like this video, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss out on the next chapter. Also, what do you think is going on with Thane? Feel free to let me know in the comments below. I absolutely love chatting to you guys. Also, if you guys want to hang out outside of these videos, I stream on Twitch 4 times a week. Feel free to pop over and say hi to me and the lovely community. But that's all for now, and until next time, take care.